Let's go.
Look in his eyes. What do you see? Foreign. It is pain and animosity. It's Mr. Young. Hey, you like my rhyme? You like my rhyme or not?
And is foreign in the building. I approve. As a
Okay.
lyricist myself, as a wordsmith, that was impressive. Bro, I on the other hand have no words. I have no words for what happened today because today is a victory for all you CM Punk haters.
Oh, brother, I have maybe this might be the seeds. Maybe I have turned heel. You know, maybe there is validity to the question that you may ask in just a few moments. But I am very happy at this result. I'm overjoyed, over the moon. And I'll tell you why a little bit later on when we talk about it. Has Mr. Young turned heel? That's the big question.
Bro, I'm so annoyed why today on the Discord everyone was like, Where's Seth? Yes, come on, Seth, faster, come on. And I'm like, guys, can you let Punk enjoy for a bit?
Bro. Why do you assume that the people in chat talk like this? When they can talk like this, we know these people. They don't talk like this. Is that your impression of the IWC? The internet wrestling community? Hey, I think Seth Rollins, you know, do they talk like that?
Bro, the real question is foreign a heel? That's the question. That is the question to be answered today.
Yes, chat. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Yes, we have so much to talk about. Apparently, my hair is a subject that is worth bringing up. Div Royalty, hello, HS Lee, Alfred, good to see y'all. Irvin, good to see y'all this morning on our Discord as well. I just haven't gone to the barber, the hairstylist in a while. I've been so busy, bro. I don't even have time to cut hair.
Bro, you look like a new man, bro. New hair. I've never seen you wear this shirt before in my life. What shirt is that, bro?
Do we want to start the kick to the life section of the podcast?
We always get that out of the way first.
So two things I want to mention, right? I've been experimenting, but it's hard when you're changing your look, right? Here's the thing. You know me as the guy with the koropok hair. Like always one thing.
Yes,
right?
koropok hair, correct.
But here's the thing. And John Cena knows a thing or two about this. Age. Okay?
Yes.
The older you get, what happened? This one go up and up and up and up.
I see. So you're doing a mohawk on your hairline.
No. No. Here's here. So the more I try to koropok my hair, what does it make? What does the look? What does it cause?
It accentuates the hairline.
So for head become 5 head. That's a nana. Right? So actually, funnily enough, you know that time I went to Korea, right? I actually went to they have this, a color analyst where they analyze your style and they recommend you the type of clothes, the colors of clothes you should wear, and sometimes the hairstyles. Yeah, the lady, French lady, very nice lady, she actually said you should let your hair down more, cover up the forehead. She didn't say it's because the hairline, but I know inside. I'm honest. I'm honest with myself. You know,
she said cover up the forehead and left it at that lah.
Yeah.
So basically, if you understand what she mean, you understand what she mean. Him, you know?
Yes,
oui.
exactly.
You said French, right?
Yes, oui.
You cover up the forehead. Oui.
Okay. Hashtag French accent. Foreign. Apparently, foreign is also not just a connoisseur of Mexican music, but also of French accents.
Bro, don't you know? I am a cultured man, bro.
You're Mr. Worldwide.
I am literally Mr. Worldwide, you know. Speaking of Mr. Worldwide, bro. I need to shield what I'm wearing also.
Oh, okay. Yes, everybody, please pay attention to Foreign shirt. He's very proud. The first thing, he came on the Zoom today, right? It's not, hey, bro, look at the cool ass new nameplates that we have. No, it's, hey, the nameplate is blocking the logo of my shirt.
Okay, you guys have to understand. I know this is a wrestling podcast, but give me a minute just to just glaze my football team. You know,
Please.
Liverpool recently signed a 10-year deal with Adidas. So if you can tell, I am repping Adidas now. No more Nike. Boo,
Bro.
Nike. Boo.
Stand up. Like not stand up, but like squat a bit. CC. Show a bit.
Okay. I felt like I was stripping on camera now. This
one wrong stream. That one for the OnlyFans.
Correct.
Is this your training kit or what?
Yeah, this is the training kit. So I was at Bugis. So Bugis, they were having like because they just released 1st of August, like all the line of new kits. Yeah. And this is a throwback because we have not had Adidas since like the 2000s when it was Gerrard Torres era.
Yep.
So everybody is like super like hype about it, bringing back the 3 stripes for Liverpool. So yeah, I just wanted to represent today. And of course, I wanted to show off the fact that, Liverpool the champions are now Adidas sponsored. So you know what we are in Kick to the Guy. We love to try to glaze brands so that potentially they might sponsor us in the future. So Adidas Singapore, I'm wearing the kit representing. Let's go.
Okay. I guess I should maybe bring out a Nike kit one of these days. Then actually we have double the chance of perhaps getting some sort of sponsorship.
We diversify, bro. Worst come towards Umbro also can lah.
Okay. While you Umbro your camera, which has apparently frozen.
You see Umbro. I shouldn't have said Umbro lah. Then because of that freeze already. Hey.
Yeah, you know what it is. I think Umbro owned by Tony Khan. That's why second you say he freeze your shit on there. Okay, there we go. Here we go.
You know what needs to be done lah.
Yes,
from now
yes. Irvin says foreign should wear New York Red Bulls. You should, bro. This is your team. It's literally your brand too.
Correct. I do wear Red Bull, right? Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, you drink it all the time.
I drink it, and technically, Summerslam was in New Jersey, New York. There's the link there. Should have worn my Red Bull today. So fine.
Irvin says start a Kick to the Guy FPL league. What is FPL?
Oh my god, Fantasy Premier League. So it's basically it's kind of like your team of the season or team of the week, and then you create. And then you have like points corresponding with the players, the issues. It's a whole gamified thing.
Bro, give me a bit of credit. I understand fantasy leagues. Bro.
Oh, yes. It is fantasy league.
I was in my college days, I was in like hockey fantasy leagues. I was in, ice hockey I used to watch. Another thing you didn't know about Mr. Young. Go Winnipeg Jets. Wrestling fantasy leagues also based on wins and losses and stuff like that.
I think only fantasy league I was the Playboy Pillow Fight fantasy. The match. That match stipulation. I was very good at it. Very, very good at it. Back in the day.
Good at what? Watching?
Good at playing lah.
I don't want to know what you playing, bro. Playing your joysticks and shit like that. Come on.
Bro, SmackDown versus Raw last time got the Playboy Pillow Fight match.
Oh, God, man.
Yeah, the whole game is to like win by never mind, Brian Penty.
Okay, anyway,
it was a bygone era.
Yes,
it was a bygone era. Okay.
No, now it's all about the respect and the athleticism. Zayden says, and Alfred also says, and several people say we need fantasy league for WWE. Actually, we've been toying about that idea for several seasons already. It's just it's a lot of work, guys, to put together a fantasy league. This is the bottom line.
It takes effort to community build. So we will leave it to the big experts and people like Draper Max who have their communities, SPW. I'm sure they all have their own internal leagues.
An SG Wrestling Fantasy League.
That's interesting. Okay, I need to address something I think is fair.
Sure.
Alfred says, where's Hasif's shout out now? Yes, sure. So we're talking about like brands and handovers, right? Yeah. So I want to give a shout out to Hasif. He has been a great supporter of the podcast. He's been supporting us the last year and a half.
Yes.
But unfortunately, his sponsorship has ended with Kick to the Gut as of July 31st.
Yep.
So while Liverpool 1st of August they got Adidas. Currently, we are free agents, Mr. Young. So, Hasif wants to give a shout out. I want to thank all of you guys for supporting him as well. So going forward, he will no longer be being a main sponsor of the podcast.
Yes,
but
he's always a friend of the podcast. In fact, you know what? At this point, I want to go through his Insta stories right now. This might as well be a segment, our brand new segment. What is this? Some random dude lifting very heavy
shit.
Oh my god, he's going for CrossFit.
I thought he's always been because High Rocks and all that kind of stuff.
I guess so. Okay, there you go.
So today we'll officially, announce the closing of our sponsorship with him.
Yes.
Again, we'd like to thank Hasif for all his support the last year and a half, and we really, really hope that he does well in his career, and he also wishes the best for us in our Kick to the Gut journey as well. So again, Adidas, Red Bull, there you go, bro. Don't be shy. Keep your voice up.
Very subtle. I love the subtlety. You know what? There's a strength that foreign my bro has. It's absolute subtlety. All right, here we go.
Okay. Let's talk about what we're here.
Before we get to that, this is one more thing I want to address because you brought it up. This shirt you've never seen me wear before, right? Funny thing literally just happened in the afternoon today.
Okay.
Apparently, I've been hoarding clothes from God knows when, right? So the rack, the bar that holds the clothes,
yes.
It broke, bro. Yeah, it went blang. So this afternoon, I actually went through all my old clothes. I actually I should have gotten rid of them a long time ago, but I finally sat down and very judiciously and very savagely cut stuff. You know when you go through your old clothes and you're like, hey, maybe can wear. And then you're just, but in the back of your head, you're lying to yourself. I have a lot of slim fit clothes, but I'm no longer slim nor fit. So I had to have a very honest conversation with myself and go, all right, I think it's time to retire these and then, donate it to the Salvation Army.
I see. So is this one of the shirts that made it through your
Yes.
bucket list test?
Yes, it made it through. So I'm like, you know what? I better wear it just to, justify its existence in my wardrobe.
I see. Okay, I'm glad you Marie Kondo your wardrobe lah.
Yes,
It is a very interesting look. It's giving me Giordano 2000 vibes. I don't know.
Bro, this is Tommy Hilfiger Giordano. Excuse me.
Bro, don't. Bro, in the spirit of National Day, Giordano always got the National Day sale. They always sell the red shirt. Remember those days?
Yes.
Yes. So I
But
thought
still,
it was
I don't know if I should feel offended or not. I'm going for the Shane McMahon preppy look. How about that?
I see. I think, bro. I think the button can unbutton a bit. One more lah. Just one
Cannot.
more.
It's already quite tight. It's like stuck already. There's no more. Yeah.
I thought you like showing some skin for the podcast today. That's
Oh man, if that worked, that's it already. We'll be here in singlets, right?
Now you see, make me damn conscious. Sometimes I do the podcast wearing singlet, bro. Don't do this to me, bro. Don't do this to me.
Okay, W's in chat if you want to see Foreign in a singlet on the next episode.
Aiyo.
W's in chat.
Wait, Div said something interesting. Oh my god, my cupboard also died last week. Vomited out all my wrestling t-shirts. I know Div. I know all of us are guilty wrestling fans. Too many wrestling t-shirts. Too many.
Irvin says Mr. Young come up with press statement on the future endeavoring of his clothes. Yes, that's exactly what I just did. I have to say, there are some clothes like I know I 100% will not wear, but I keep for the nostalgia. My old 987 t-shirt.
Oh, I see.
Old Power 98 shirts with the different old logos, right?
Different brands, yeah.
Bro, season 1, it wasn't season 1. Which season did we come out with our own kick to the gut shirt? The original one with the, the silhouette of the guy kicking the other guy.
Yes. I think it's season 3 for our 100th episode, remember?
Yes, season 3. I have that shirt. I folded it up nicely. I'm like, I'm never throwing that away. Even though the white color faded a bit already.
Yeah, I have no idea where it's mine. Even though we designed it. You know what? But I still have I'm very proudly always wear the purple one. I'm always wrapping the purple kit to the gut. Yep. Which reminds me, I think it's a good time to perhaps, plan a new line of shirts.
A new line?
Since our catchphrases have started to catch fire recently.
Yes.
So I think we should jump on that train. Hashtag TFSA. Hashtag are you a heel? Hashtag yo bro, what I mean, whatever I said last week lah. I think we should do that lah.
Also, this hair very irritating. I'm sorry, but it keeps splitting up, and then it's like tickling my forehead, bro.
Oh dear God. Okay. guys, I know we are literally preambling for no reason, but there is a purpose. We are trying to set context for our thoughts,
bro.
Yes.
Wrestling is life. Life is wrestling. Everything relates.
Yes, correct. And of course, I hope you guys are enjoying our setup. I mean, my setup lah. I mean, we just know that there will be some technical difficulties here and there for some reason. But I think maybe it's because our Zoom can't handle the HD quality that's coming out from our side, bro. That's why.
Yes, the HD quality of Foreign. Here's the thing. It's not just us, bro. Summerslam had some funny crowd shots, funny issues. We'll talk about that as well. So even the big boys have technical issues once in a while. Zayden actually has a very good idea. Turn those old shirts into tote bags. Hey, ideas, yeah. And you save up wardrobe space as well. Thank you for that. I definitely will look into that.
Yeah. What I like to do, especially the old dirty shirts, I just make them into racks. I go wipe my floor with it.
No lah, I want to keep those that have significance to me lah. Like my old station t-shirts and kick to the gut shirts, that kind of thing.
I understand.
Unless I damn pui song a certain manager or something, and then I use his face to rub the floor lah.
You know what? I got too much ex-company t-shirts that I have no idea why I accepted it in the first place. They're all my racks right now. So
Irvin says, do a kick to the gut jersey. Ooh.
What's up, chat? If you were to do a line, would you guys buy it? That's the question.
I like the ideas. We have so many phrases. Which one would we even? What was last week's phrase? The hey ya yo bro man.
I can't remember, but I know one of you guys put it on the YouTube comments from the previous live stream.
Yes.
I really appreciate that.
I think Are You a Heel is still a top 10.
Yeah.
Quote.
It hasn't been dislodged yet. Okay, I tell you what. So I know there's a lot of big things coming out down the pipeline for local wrestling as well. You know that we are on the verge of Grapple Max Slam and Saver. So that will be where we are gonna be promoting ourselves. We're gonna be a big part of the lineup that day. So looking forward to potentially, do some announcements. We are trying to kind of rejig what we're doing with the podcast, trying to centralize all our assets. Is that what they call it? Centralized all. This is too corporate, bro. I'm too corporate, bro. I cannot use all these terms on a live stream, bro.
I am literally sitting here listening to Foreign going, the fuck is he talking about?
Did we plan this? Did we talk about this before?
Trust me, bro. This is like so trust me, bro. It's giving trust me, bro. Okay.
Bro, I'm just trying to promote the fact that we're trying to do a website, bro.
Okay. We got shit on the way. All right, it's in the pipeline. Yeah, there you go.
So what I'm saying is we are trying to build an actual website, like a landing page where we can park all our episodes, all our channels, like like a centralized place for our YouTube, Spotify, blah blah blah. And also that will potentially help us when we want to launch a merch page. That's what I'm trying to say.
There you go.
Get to.
Okay, very good.
We will print on demand. We don't want to be those hoarders, go China, manufacture 100 copies of the shirt or whatever, and just put it at one corner, waiting for people to buy. We only buy it if you guys demand it. That's
correct. There you go. So demand it from your local wrestling podcasters, which is us. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Let's talk about. Hang on. Just like Seth Rollins, I'm gonna swerve you a little bit. I'm gonna tickle your balls a little bit, okay? Let's talk about something else. What? Swerve.
What?
He swerved you.
Sorry, my balls are only exclusively tickled by one. Okay, never mind.
Metaphor. A lot of things we say is metaphor. It's not literal. I don't believe I have to explain that. Yeah. Let's talk about WWE Unreal, and for the benefit of those who haven't watched it yet or haven't finished it, like myself, I've only watched 3 episodes. Okay, been quite busy lah. Let's not give away too many spoilers. Have you finished watching it?
Of course, I powered through it, bro, in one night.
Okay, and
and the thing is, right? We all love all this behind the scenes stuff, right?
Yes.
And people have been kind of glazing it, making it sound like the most controversial shit ever. But can I just be honest? Can I just give like my non-spoiler one sentence review?
Okay.
It's essentially like freaking like WrestleMania 24 or like Road to WrestleMania. It's like those documentaries on the network. It's not as like controversial or as like exposing the basis as it has already been done. So I don't know why people are so like up in arms about it, or maybe they never really watch it. They just triggered by the premise without actually giving a chance to watch it through.
Well, I mean, okay, so you're talking about people like that who will probably scoff at the idea of a Road to WrestleMania anyway. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, first of all. Okay, bro, are you just looking down very intently? Okay, there you go, you're still live. I thought you froze.
Okay. I'm just looking.
With our situation, I'm a bit worried. Please don't, just stop moving for a while. I'm like, hey, did it freeze or not? But, back to the show, right? Look, sometimes it comes across as an episode of Toto Divas or Toto Bellas. I don't know if that gave you that kind of vibe, but during the era of those e-entertainment shows, okay, those shows were more about their private lives, right? But in a way, this one is also, but it's more towards the business. It's like a more like wrestling-centric version of it. So again, to your point, I definitely do not feel like it's, oh my God, kayfabe, blah, 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 and that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm 100% sure there's still stuff that they don't say to the cameras.
I also believe some of those things are worked for the cameras.
Yes, the whiteboards.
The whiteboards is one thing, but like them sitting in the writer's room and discussing stuff, clearly they know they're going to be recorded, right? So I would say they would want to do a random throwaway line, like I don't know whether you saw the episode on Chelsea Green. And
I love that episode though. I love that episode.
I love it, but I'm sure that conversation, which was really hilarious, was done intentionally, knowing that they're highlighting Chelsea Green. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing about all reality shows, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, right? That's why it always gets me when people are like, you watch that wrestling, it's so fake. And yet they watch Kardashians or they watch Love Island. I'm like, you think that one real 100%? Hey, please dumb fuck. Don't, please lah. I got triggered, bro. I got triggered.
Bro, today, okay.
This is like, and we've all been through this. This is decades of us being mocked for our love for pro wrestling. You know what I mean? That's what's coming out. But back to what I was saying, right? Once they know that, okay, the camera is on and we're being filmed, even though this is supposed to be a behind the scenes, they will act out a little bit more. That's the whole premise of social media streamers.
Yes. You know what? That being said, I love it. Like I love having a show like this, not just on WWE Network, which was where it used to be held on, but on such a public platform like Netflix.
And if anything, and we've said this before, right? That might spur people on to be like, hey, actually it sounds quite interesting. Let me watch the actual product. Like after the first episode, I wanted to go back and watch Raw on Netflix, the debut.
Again, just to see all those things that went down, right?
Yes. So it's very much like that Drive to Survive.
Yes, Drive to Survive. Maybe for NBA, there's this thing called 5-on-5 or something like that.
5-on-5. The Last Dance. I don't know if you watched that Michael Jordan documentary. It made me want to watch the NBA again.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's not just I enjoyed watching it. I have enjoyed the different discourse from former wrestlers on this as well. One thing I should highly recommend all of you listeners and young as well is to check out Maven's review of WWE Unreal.
Okay.
So he did one like a watch along of the first episode, and it's so cool because he's basically comparing how kayfabe was during his time and what would have fly during his time and what would have not gotten through Vince McMahon, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and then the one thing he said that was hilarious was, you know, the first episode where I think Triple H and CM Punk were talking about their issues with each other, and then Triple H said something like, I never trusted him, Punk never trusted me, and then it cut to Maven. Maven was like, yo, Hunter, nobody in the locker room trusted you, bro, except Shawn Michaels. So it's like, okay. Politics from so like it's always cool because the lower cut guys will be the most honest and objective, in my opinion.
Well, and they have a totally different perspective and truth to, everything that happens, right? And you know how it is too. At the end of the day, history is written by the winners, the victors, those who have the platform, right? So, it's interesting to see people on the other side, the quote-unquote not top guys, actually have an opinion about these things.
Which also, I think it lines up well with Irvin's comment. Would prefer if you could have seen the booking discussions for the lower cut and mid cuts. I agree completely.
Does Chelsea Green fit that,
kind of
category? I also think that they purposely chose people that they were going to highlight and they had interesting plans for, and they know that they will make for interesting viewing. Look, I love Bailey, but I think she's not the type of person who would like that sort of intrusiveness. Chelsea Green, on the other hand, has the personality that would invite it.
Correct. So I actually really, really like who they chose to highlight because, right, it's almost as if the office is giving the fans hints like, okay, we are going to spotlight Rhea Ripley. We're going to spotlight Chelsea Green, Jey Uso, blah, blah, blah. And I think it was on the second episode where they talked about Chelsea Green having a bunch of her family. Like she invited all her family for Survivor Series, which was in was it Vancouver last year?
Vancouver, her hometown. And
correct,
yes,
in Canada, right?
Very sadly, she wasn't on the card.
Yes, and the craziest part was she that's a blow, right? And she was really emotional about it, but it led to, I guess, the great climax afterwards on Saturday night's main event in December where she won the US title. So there was a great combination there.
It's literally a story within a story. And I'm sure what happens is also they just film everything and then they go through the footage. Okay, how can we build this out to play out like a story arc? Who has an interesting story to tell? And it just so happens that Chelsea's was very interesting, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure everybody is getting followed because here's the thing. And if you look back at WWE's history, right, they have a history of doing it because they never know who's going to pop off and become the next big thing.
Agree. And Alfred, I love that comment. So I remember when everyone introduced themselves, they introduced all their gimmick names.
Yeah.
They also introduced their real names and their government names.
Their government names, yes.
Yeah. And John Cena is like, my gimmick name is John Cena. My real name is John Cena. My government name is John Cena.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. I love that. I think he was so cool about WWE basically IPing his name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really, really interesting because for us longtime fans, we get it.
Yep.
But what makes it curious or intriguing for longtime fans is that, okay, how are they going to show kayfabe or explain all these things to non-fans? Because we are also, in a way, ambassadors or advocates for wrestling. So we also want to see wrestling well represented. So we are almost like really critical on how much they show. Right?
I'm just happy that the shows have gone the way they have because I was a bit worried. The first 15 minutes, they did a lot of explaining. And then after that, I realized they had to do it for the non-fans. Because for me, for you, for all of us, I'm sure we watched the first 15 minutes, we know all this shit already. You're preaching to the choir, you're telling me stuff that I knew. But then after that, when they started going behind the scenes, then I was like, oh, okay, I get it. And to that point too, it passed the wife-girlfriend test.
Oh, okay. I'm curious.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
like
Tell me.
I started watching it by myself, right? And then I just randomly during dinner one night threw it to my wife. Said, "Hey, do you want to watch WWE Unreal? This like documentary, blah blah blah." She's like, "Yeah, sure, okay." I'm like, "What?"
So you
But
put it
she's
on
still,
the TV? On the
yeah,
main
yeah.
TV?
And now it's like I watched episode 2. Then she's like, "Huh? You watch it without me?" I was like, "You want to watch me?" So it's not even a, let's watch lah, let's watch. It's a, how come you watch episode 2 without me?
Oh, wait. So the first episode, did she give any comments about it?
Yeah, I mean, she's the type of person that will watch something and then just, she's not like us. No, okay.
Doesn't.
So
Okay. Okay.
there are two types of people, right, in a relationship. There's the one that watches something and then explains, goes down the rabbit hole, figures out theories and spoiler, blah, 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 blah. That's
Okay,
us,
okay, fair
right?
enough. Yeah, fair enough.
And then there's the people who watch, oh, good or boring or
Or
sucks
what's
ah.
next?
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
every relationship needs one person of the different types.
I see. Okay. As long as she doesn't make any negative comments,
Negative,
okay,
yep.
that's fine. That's a
Yeah,
win.
and it's now a thing that we watch together. So I love it. I asked if she wants to watch SummerSlam with me. She was like, "Nah."
I don't try your luck, lah, Mr. Yang. Just a
Hey,
bit,
you gotta give it a shot, right?
Slowly. Okay, you know what? What I would say that even me as a long-time fan didn't really know, and they
Yep.
went in depth. I really appreciated that
Yes.
they explained how the gorilla position worked. Not just the history. Of course, I know about the history. Was name of the gorilla monsoon, blah blah blah. But the actual layout of it, I've never seen it explained that way before. Have you?
I mean, in a way, it kind of makes sense if you think about how productions work. I guess maybe
Yeah.
because I'm in the media industry, so I kind of know how productions work behind the scenes and in front.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was very cool to see. You know what is even cooler to see is how much of a douchebag Bruce Pritchard is.
I mean, that is not surprising, bro. He has been a dick for the longest time.
Actually,
Yeah.
okay. I actually really thought that Joseph Park, aka Abyss, was like the cutest guy.
Yeah, he's damn sweet, huh?
Yeah, he's this big guy, but he's like trying to like, oh man, I feel bad. Like, is it okay, right? And then William Regal, being the gentleman that he is, the man's man, he's like, no, you did great. I loved it. Like, I gained so much respect for. He's a man.
I think Abyss and Dustin Rhodes, Goldust, came from the same, like, very earnest,
Yeah.
sincere. They just want to do their best and
Yep.
get the approval. So, hated how Bruce was a dick, but I understand
Yeah.
because, they went overtime, right? And I know it's
Yeah.
Netflix, but I feel like usually if they go overtime, the fault is on the match agent, the producer.
Producer.
So of course, given it's such a big deal, what went down, they want everything to be perfect. And knowing Punk and Rollins, I think they really wanted to steal the show. They're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go long, right?
Yeah, and I think someone like William Regal understands that as well because he's a talent also, right? He's wrestled so many. Like, he knows that these two want to go out there and do some extra shit just to get their stuff in. So
Correct. So I really appreciated it. And I also not only just appreciated the wrestlers and their stories, I appreciated the match agents, right? Finally, you get the spotlight on all these people.
bro, Hurricane. I haven't
there.
seen Jamie Noble yet. I want to see my guy, Jamie Noble. Noble.
You got Hurricane. You even get people that we haven't seen in a while. Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode, yeah.
Now it's a match agent. Of course, Jason Jordan because of a career-ending injury. That sucks. And not just that, us as a fellow creative people
Yeah.
love all the seats in the writers' room. Even though some felt staged, but like I've never really heard is it Ed Koski? Is that his name?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
same.
I've never really I've heard his name or I've seen his name on print before for all those dirt sheets, but I've never really heard his philosophy. And honestly, I thought some of his scenarios that he gave was amazing. Like even the Chelsea game was actually hilarious, bro.
Right, yeah. Like if
You gotta
what
pop.
was it? If number 29 and 28 eliminate each other, and then number 30 come out, oh, I win.
And then who he is? It's Chelsea Green.
Chelsea
Everyone's like,
Green.
yes.
That would be
amazing.
like, dude, if that happens like next year or something like that, like, hey, we know where that came from, huh?
Yeah. So I think just to wrap up about WWE Unreal, what is the appeal for me for this show is all the alternate possibilities. We love speculation, right? It feels very heartening that even the people in positions of power, the creative team, they are also in the business of speculating and creating all these scenarios as well. You know?
Alternate timelines, fantasy booking, quote unquote, Yeah. For me, my favorite thing is the fact that now I get to enjoy something that I already love with other people who, to them now this is more palatable, more entertaining, something that they can watch as opposed to the, actual fully formed product. Maybe this is the gateway. Zayden, you should introduce this show to your partner. You never know.
Yeah, for sure. Alfred, go introduce to your crush. Why not? I will slowly try. My girlfriend is a very, very specific taste that she has.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm not gonna push, but you know what? It's really good. It's really a good entryway.
Maybe for you, I suggest Toto Divas as the entryway. Or Toto Bellas. If she likes that kind of, Kardashian
She does
vibe.
Love is Blind by the way.
Okay, well, there you go. There you go. That season with Carmella, and I highly recommend.
Why not?
Oh, can I... To your point, Irvin, talked about how they showed the RR eliminations. The production of this show, I totally forgot.
The editing sequence that was amazing, right?
Bro, I'm like, must be one of these TikTok, TikTok transitions guys. He grew up and then got a job at WWE because I'm like, what the fuck is this?
No, they've
like
been doing it on social media, right? Haven't they?
Yeah. Like a bit here and there only, but this is the first time I've seen it fully formed. It feels
TV,
like they were trying it, and then now this is a fully fledged like segment of the show where they cut, and it's like seamless. It is a thing of beauty. As someone who edits a lot of videos, I freaking applaud whoever the editors are. Oh my god!
Yeah. If there was a wrestling action movie, I would want that sequence to be in a movie, and that would be the Daredevil hallway sequence.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like, they highlighting Bianca Belair, right? Then they show all of her eliminations back to back. Even though we know in our heads that sequence didn't take place like that, they weaved it together. Oh my god, what a woo!
Yeah, that was amazing. I think that should be a clip thing on YouTube. I think that shows how cool the Royal Rumble is. If it wasn't cool enough, that elevates, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there you go, WWE Unreal. We highly recommend it. I'm sure most of you have watched it already as wrestling fans. So we're kind of preaching to the choir, but I'm just glad that there's something out there for the non-fans to actually latch onto as well.
Well, yeah, so WWE Unreal was a big thing that happened this week. But of course, I think we should be remiss not to talk about SummerSlam, right?
The biggest thing of the summer.
That's the thing I wanted to argue. I don't know whether you feel it this way. I felt this was the most underwhelming build to a SummerSlam in history, bro.
Wow.
It felt like SummerSlam was like, SummerSlam is happening this way. Like, I didn't feel any sort of hype for any of the big matches. I don't know about you.
Wow. Okay. Those are strong words. I agree with you to a certain extent. Like, the build has been kind of right? And I wonder if it's because it's a 2-night thing. I also wonder if they're starting to go down the boxing route, which is what I'm actually very afraid of. Okay, do you know what I'm saying? Okay, when you look at boxing pay-per-views, right, you usually see one headline, Tyson versus Holyfield, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then the rest of the card nobody gives two fucks about.
I see.
For example, was it which social media guy was it recently that fought Tyson?
Jake Paul.
Yeah, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Literally nobody else on the undercard were knowns. Were those good in fights? Yes, but nobody knew them. Nobody knew their stories. Blah blah blah. Everyone just watched for the main event. The rest of it is really just let's get you warmed up.
Gotcha. But hasn't that always been the case for? I mean, wrestling, yes, they used to be a more padded out card.
Yeah.
But in general, people would buy a pay-per-view based on the main event or based on who was wrestling though, right?
Well, that's true. But like, to your point, the rest of the card would be a little bit more padded out, would be a bit more fleshed out. This time around, and more recently, in recent times, it's felt more like it's hinged on only one or two things, and the rest is just kind of, by the way, you know what I mean? I'm very afraid that they're going down that road. Also, Zayden brings up something very important we have neglected to mention before going into SummerSlam. And I wonder if we can bring it up when we preview night 2.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. You know what? Let's save that for the preview of night 2. Right? What happened on SmackDown? Yeah.
Yes, we will talk about Cena because it's in link with our preview segment. But I also felt the reason why the hype wasn't so good is I think WWE is stretching themselves too thin, trying to promote multiple PLEs at the same time. That they just this month alone they had to promote. Remember that three match run or 3 PLE run over the weekend. Saturday night's main event, Evolution, right? Just the month before, Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia, right? all these things was happening. It didn't lead to SummerSlam. Even though, yes, in storyline, King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring winner goes to SummerSlam. But I just felt like this 1 month, it's too short to build to such big, payoffs for SummerSlam.
Can we just say, though, very quickly, going to that weekend with basically them counter-programming AEW, right? Do you think that they won that weekend? Actually, just to, throw back to that for a second. Like, chat, do you think because at the end of the day, it's not about like, making sure that nobody watches AEW. That's not going to happen. Fans will still watch, right?
Yeah, they watch what they want to watch.
I think what they succeeded in doing was actually taking the buzz away from AEW. And that was the whole point. The whole Seth Rollins injuring himself thing. Or was it real? Was it not? I'm pretty sure it was all designed to take away buzz. Word of mouth. The internet chatter. That is what's more important. Nobody gave two hoots about Jon Moxley winning the title unless you're a diehard, because, we had like banger matches, we had the whole controversy, we had even Goldberg's speech getting cut. I almost feel like that was done on purpose.
Talking points, right?
Yeah, so you're taking all that focus away from AEW and what they did, even though some of the stuff they did was good, right? Even I'll admit, or interesting at least, not good, but worth watching. But it doesn't matter because TKO, WWE has completely dominated the conversation with their programming.
Yeah. And I feel like because of this so much overexposure or like so much WWE content that they're being pushed out, we are starting to see the same issues that the Marvel and MCU face, right? Don't you think so? Okay, hear me out, right?
Quantity over quality.
Correct. There was a period where MCU, everything was finely spaced out, everything was planned out. We look forward to the movies because there was only 2 or 3 a year, right?
Yeah.
But then post Disney Plus, right? WandaVision onwards, you had so much MCU content. It's like if I were to miss one, I don't know whether I can't follow the story and blah blah blah, and then like everything gets so diluted. And the problem is, like, WWE was coming off a very hot run of wrestling and shows and storylines, like 2023 to maybe early 2025, right?
Yep.
So I thought the Netflix era was going to usher in this new golden era. But unfortunately, I'm feeling like we are starting to see the cracks, not from WWE per se, but by TKO's booking and like promotion and overly like promotion of ads and all that nonsense. So like people are starting to notice like, hey, what is this corporate greed that's happening right now?
So that is, if you want to take it to the extreme, some people say, oh, it's corporate greed, they're selling out, blah, 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 right? That's one take. I agree with you 100%. They're stretching themselves creatively very, very thin.
Yeah.
So
my question is, do you feel like right now for you, watching WWE is like too much homework, like what Irvin said?
Actually, no. Because ultimately, they do a great job of recapping. They do a great job of posting highlights on social media. So even if you don't watch, so this is what they're doing everything right in this social media time and age.
Okay. So you feel that you can still follow, there's still enough to follow up.
Yeah. It's just that the things that, and we'll talk about it when we get into it, right? A lot of these stories, like, I feel like they could have had a little bit more juice. You can tell when they are putting effort into a certain story or a certain person, you know that the packages, the storyline all works, right?
Yeah.
But then for some that, even though there is a story there, but you can 100% tell they don't really care. They're like, okay, let's just side quest, you know?
Correct. And I don't know, maybe I know they want to chase the two-night event. Triple H said that they want it to be a destination to go to SummerSlam. But honestly, maybe the card or the number of like matches might be a bit too much for them to handle. Like you can't build everything up like WrestleMania, even though they want to. But it's so hard. You can't like Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross, for example. As great of a concept of a rivalry there is. Did they really build it enough to the point that people need to see that match?
Bro, that was a SmackDown main event. That was a Saturday night's main event, right?
Correct, yeah.
But because they had to do a 2-night SummerSlam, it got shoehorned in there. So let's actually jump into the card then, since we're already talking about it, right? Here we go. We kick off the night with Cardi B yelling some shit.
Bro, she sound like my makcik, bro. Like
Like, I don't know why she was yabbling on. Okay, maybe it was because it was 6 a.m. for me. So I was also like a bit like, blur. Like, oh my God, stop yelling. Stop yelling. Okay, I will bring this up also because some people did mention, hey, how come like the crowd quite dead? It's the arena problem, right? It's an open air arena. All the audio, all the sound, the crowd noise goes straight out. Just like Singapore Indoor Stadium is a shit place for acoustics. If you've ever been there for a concert, you know it sounds like shit. Right? Unless you're standing right next to the speaker. It's what it is.
The thing is, right, like Cardi B's appearance was well hyped, but essentially what she did was she just welcomed the crowd to SummerSlam, right?
Okay, hang on. There's still night 2. Let's not forget, she's probably going to perform at night 2.
I mean, if you're going to pay so much money for her, she better perform.
Wow. Foreign is like, yo, you better work 2 nights, girl. I pay you, huh?
Okay, I love Cardi B. Okay, don't get me wrong. Like, I love all her songs and her raps and all that nonsense.
Sure.
But she has one of the most annoying voices ever. I didn't really realize it. Like, when she rapped and got a bit of the attitude, it makes sense in the rapping. But like, in her talking, welcome to Summerslam. Radiator, yeah.
Look, she excited. I think, the moment got to her. The however many thousands of fans were cheering, and then she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so happy!" And there you go. Anyway, we kicked off SummerSlam with Cardi B, but the first match, and was it surprising that Roman Reigns is opening the show?
Ooh, okay, it's not surprising that Jey Uso opened the show.
Yeah,
I think Jey Uso is really a great choice if like you are a very mainstream casual fan. Oh shit, okay, I like this guy, got the vibe, everything's great.
Yeah. The Yeet guy, he's everywhere. He's on all those Slim Jim ads and shit like that. So yeah, exactly. And you start off with him coming down from the stadium. It looks visually amazing. Everyone's doing the Yeet, right? So that's a great way to start. Yes, I agree.
Roman Reigns coming out second, yes, it's a choice. It's weird, like especially we're so used to him being in the minivan. And you know what else is a choice? Somebody working on pyro not on point now, bro. He keep missing all the the points, the ending point. When he haven't raised up the thing, firework.
Bro, premature. Okay, so remember just now I talked about like technical issues and production issues, right? I think that in the first like half an hour, somebody was off his game. Somebody is gonna get fired or gonna talking to, right?
Correct.
Because I noticed weird lingering camera angles on the crowd, like for what? Like there's nothing happening. You know what I mean? Usually their camera angles, their cuts are very dynamic. Exactly. They are very on purpose to tell a story. I noticed during Jey and Roman's entrance, there was stuff like off cue.
And I think there was some issue in terms of the technical like execution of the matches and the editing.
Yes.
And I don't know whether this contributes to SummerSlam not feeling like a big deal. Do you feel like there was such a lack of big time entrances as well?
Yeah.
For the kind of stage that they're doing, like even SummerSlam, they would have done something. What?
I wonder if they didn't want to overdo it because WrestleMania is still their WrestleMania, and SummerSlam shouldn't eclipse that vibe. If not, then they'll go or have to go even better for WrestleMania. You know?
Correct. So I don't know. I just felt like it just wasn't doing it for me in terms of the hype. Like, I didn't feel hype. I would argue I was more hyped for Saudi Arabia, bro.
Oh, okay. Look, I think, and to Alfred's point as well, I think somebody had an off day in the production truck. It's as simple as that, right? And it happens. I think they figured it out because I didn't see any glaring issues after the first half an hour, like I said. But,
probably the intern kena like, you know what? Hey, intern, you
try.
Go back. I take over.
Yeah.
Okay. I know you want to talk about Roman Reigns, right? Roman Reigns coming in second. I felt it was. I don't think it's a fall down the card. Like it makes sense for the story they're trying to tell. But I did not like Jey Uso and Roman Reigns getting the win over Bronson and Braun Breaker.
Yeah. Well, looking back, we kind of know why it happened because of what happens at the end of tonight. Right?
Yeah.
And it's a very weird booking choice throughout the night as well. And I'll explain what I mean a little bit later on. But I also mentioned this on the Discord, so some of you might even know what I'm talking about already. But yes, so it makes sense, right? To start the crowd off hot. The babyface team wins. Roman Reigns has been away for a while. You need to bring him back strong. I guess at the, at the expense of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in this case.
Do you still feel like Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker are gelling as a team? Like, do you feel like they are visually they work?
Yes. I love them. I can even tell that Bronson Reed has been learning so much from being with Paul Heyman. You know, like he's more animated. He takes his time more, right? He's playing up to the crowd, yelling. And Braun Breaker, oh my God, can we say like this guy, we all know he's a star in the making, right?
Yeah.
Like right now, he's a young, dumb jock is what he is. He's essentially early Scott Steiner. You know?
Yeah.
And he's doing the whole like his straps are down, he puts his straps back on and he takes them back down. He's playing a lot of the classics. He's inspired by a lot of the greats, you can tell. And his athleticism is off the charts. Whenever he does the thing where he runs off the ropes, it's like visually it's so amazing to watch.
He is really compelling to watch in the ring.
Yep.
It's not just his promos and his character. Like when he's in the ring, I feel like, oh, he's gonna be super explosive. He's gonna do something crazy, right?
Yes. So that's why I'm actually okay with them losing here, just taking an L to, this is part of their maturation process, right? Because we know that these guys are tapped for greatness.
Yeah.
Give it a year, maybe half a year even.
Correct. Braun Breaker feels like a surefire bet, right? We always thought like he will be that guy. But I'm more curious to see the progression of Bronson Reed, right?
Yes.
Because Bronson Reed needs I think he's trying to prove himself a bit more. Like because he's recently given this spot. He was never like it was never given to him on a silver platter.
Yep.
So he really is trying to prove himself in this spotlight that he's in right now. And I can't be remiss if I didn't mention what he did on Raw, where he essentially was like a big bully and stole Roman Reigns' sneakers.
Yes. So the what they call it? The sneaker fala? I forget what they call it.
Oh my
It was
god,
damn
yeah.
funny.
So now he calls himself the tribal thief.
Yeah.
And he's not holding a ula fala, he's holding a shula fala.
Shula fala. Yeah, there you
Shula
go.
fala, I mean, hilarious. And the fucker is walking around with the thing hanging and then passing it to Paul Heyman and making Paul Heyman. So like, I love the fact that now Bronson Reed is becoming his own character, developing something unique about himself.
Yes.
Love it.
So yeah, we get to, get closer to them as people, as characters on the screen. It's not just, oh, he's big and he splashes people. Like, which is what he was for so long, right?
Correct.
There was
Though I would still say they are really like taking their time with giving this faction a name.
Yeah.
And it is making us like I feel like the connection for this faction, the association is not there yet because they have not established this name.
Yeah, maybe on Raw, hopefully soon. Now he's the champion. I mean, wait, hang on. Is it Raw? Yes, Raw. Correct. There was one very scary spot when Roman Reigns flew off the top ropes. He almost overshot. And then I don't know if
reminiscent. Reminiscent of WrestleMania 25, remember?
Yeah. I don't know if he realized this and then he instantly on the spot over-rotated so that he would land on his back instead of on his neck.
I feel so. I felt like he decided, oh shit, I need to take a bump.
Yeah, and then he just fucking turned. And then, like, thank goodness he did because it would have been scary. Yeah.
That saved his life, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh my God. That actually, was like, The match itself, look, a lot of it was to highlight Braun and Braun.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I feel like they were just there to put the two Brauns over, I'm still not a fan of Jey Uso's offense. It's just what it is. He's become the he's exactly how John Cena wrestles.
Yeah, five moves of doom.
Yeah, it's a formula that works, so okay, whatever. He's just the yeet guy.
Which is okay. I feel like you need to have that character. Like one person needs to play that. One person needs to be the technical master, right? So I'm not against it, but I do feel like that limits his potential. Because to me, right, Jey Uso is best when he's doing a very emotional, story-driven storyline.
Bro, you just said limit his potential. I'm pretty sure he already hit the max.
Bro,
I'm sorry to say this. I mean, look, let's be real honest here. Do you think he's going to win the title again?
Yeah, eventually, yeah.
What? Wait, hang on. You actually, heart of hearts, hand on heart, believe that Jey Uso is going to win a world championship again?
Yes. Why not?
Of NXT?
No, like...
Okay, chat. Get in the comments right now. Put an L if you disagree with Foreign. Because that's an L take.
No, I think it's a W take.
Okay, W if you think it's a W take, L if you think it's an L take.
Okay,
I don't think Jay has a shot at coming close to the main event scene.
Okay, there are people in front of him in the queue for sure, right? I would say somebody like Damian Priest will probably win the title before him again. I would say LA Knight will be a champion before him. Maybe Sami Zayn needs to take a run before him. But I just feel like Jey Uso will have something like a Dolph Ziggler / The Miz run, where he will not as a worker, bro, but as that reliably over character that can be
Yeah.
placed in different positions, and people, and when he's not given the main like spotlight, I think he's very very compelling and people can relate. So I think people will push him to go up the card again eventually.
Okay, so interesting
not?
takes, right? Interesting takes. Zayden says, sorry, Foreign J is another Kofi. Alfred says W, okay. Najwan says, it's the Red Bull talking. Irvin says, TNA Championship.
Why
Dip
not?
says,
Yeah.
after watching Unreal, I don't think he'll win the title again. So, okay, actually, some people think it's possible,
Okay, I do agree with Div saying that they took a chance on him. Remember, we had this conversation. They need to pull the trigger when he's hot, right?
Yeah.
But then things like like he blowing up after his entrance, he getting super nervous and all that
Yep.
nonsense. I think that's where they're like, okay, we need to rein him back.
I for me, it's just there are way too many people in front of him right now that deserve that are hotter. I mean, okay, he still gets the crowd going, but I'm pretty sure his next championship will be IC or US.
Yeah, I don't mind him going down the card, to be honest, for now.
Yeah. But not not world championship.
But you're telling me he will never be a champion? I don't think so. I think
Okay. You know what? I love this. Okay, if Jey Uso ever oh my god, this, you know what this is?
What?
This is like throwback to a few years ago before the bloodline thing happened. Remember, you were like, oh yeah, Jey Uso's gonna win the main title. I'm like, bro, you drunk, bro. He's never gonna fucking win the main title, and then he did. So I'm like, oh, is history repeating itself?
Bro, in foreigns, you gotta trust, bro.
In foreign, we trust.
Yeah, it's not the Red Bull talking. And Najwa, don't think I didn't see what you screenshot, or put on Discord. What the hell was that screen cap, bro? That is no cap, bro.
Eventual heel J, maybe. Okay. We'll table that thought for some other time. If not, we'll be here till like 11 o'clock. So the story of this match was Roman sacrificing himself for Jey. And they made a lot of, they brought it out a lot lah. So it's obviously a narrative that they want to push, is that he's now more like, caring for his people. Like he never, as the tribal chief, would put himself in front of somebody else. But here he took like a few spears. And again, in this match, spear is free. Everybody spear.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that the spear has been diluted like crazy. Yeah, that's terrible. Okay, the thing I love about this, like the maturity of the tribal chief, right? Actually, it's really in line with his character, because yes, formally the tribal chief's chief characteristic is that he is a very selfish person, right?
Yes.
He will use everyone. He's self-centered. Whatever his family does, he does it in service of the tribal chief. But now, if I were to tell it from a storyline standpoint, okay, now the tribal chief has this growing and learning process where, you know what, I need to start appreciating the people who've helped me get where I am.
Yeah.
And now he's a bit more appreciative. And I feel that that's a great storyline progression, in my opinion.
Okay, I know this is super random, but what do you think of his or WWE's attempt at rebranding the OTC? So it's like his new shirt is like one OTC one, or I don't even know what the hell it's supposed to be.
Maybe it's like an iPhone lah, bro. Like iPhone 1, iPhone 2, iPhone 3. So we got different versions lah, upgrade.
Bro, why? Like, I don't know. It's like you don't change HBK to, HBM at Breakman. Like you just leave him as HBK, right?
I would love to be somebody on the marketing team in WWE to sit down like, hey, what kind of merch can we do for Roman Reigns next?
Just make the OTC different font, different logo, whatever lah. Don't know you change to 1TC lah, OTC 1 lah. Like what? I'm like, I was not feeling the whole thing. Like, just call him what we know him as.
Nashwan's asking, do I need a Red Bull can lower third or not?
Just hold your Red Bull up, can already.
Yeah.
No, hey, hang on. Nashwan, only if they pay money.
Just now you're very free, You don't have Lion City Sailors graphics to do, is it? Why talk about Red Bull?
Irvin says, who was EC1? And it's a throwback to Dean Ambrose. Is one of his my favorite lines of his in WWE. Who was EC1 and 2?
He can be entertaining at times, I would say.
Yeah. OTC to me is catchy enough. It should just stay. Don't try to be funny with it. Just do other things. Just change the design or whatever lah. Okay, so you got Roman Reigns being a kinder tribal chief. Maybe he's reforming his own faction through kindness this time, right? I thought the finish was kind of just You know, like it didn't build to like a shocking, like, oh, it was just, oh, okay, here we go. Trade finishes, bam.
It's not hot because I felt like a lot of people didn't really want Roman in the spot of a tag team for sure.
Yeah,
It should have been a Roman versus Braun, but maybe it was too early.
Yeah.
Perhaps, you know. So I don't mind. I guess if Roman had to be put in a spot, this makes sense because it continues the storyline with this Seth faction.
Yeah.
It's just that it was for him to take a 3-month break and this is his first match back feels a bit like okay, anticlimactic. Maybe that's why.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next one then, huh? Shall we? For the women's tag team championships, you got Judgment Day, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss. You know what? The first thing that came to my mind when I saw the two teams out there?
What?
It looks like Bring Your Kid to Work Day.
Oh dear God.
If you look at Raquel, this tall, muscular woman, and you see Roxanne next to her like her child like that. On the other side, you see one Charlotte, tall, blonde lady, and then next to her, one tiny blonde lady like her child like that.
Actually kind of cute when you say it like that. Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
Bring your child to work day. Let's go.
Oh man, it's so hilarious because you know, they are coming off another tag team match, right? The opening bout was a tag team match. So in a way, I was thinking like, okay, how can they make this different?
Yes.
And this is supposed to be for the tag team championship. How can they highlight the women's tag team? And I gotta say, to me, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte is really the most over tag team right now. Women.
Yeah. For the women, yeah. And some might argue for the men as well. Look, going back to what you just said, this was the exact same thing I thought when that match started. I'm like, they're putting another tag team match after the first tag team match. And then to kind of have a similar, like, you know, the faces win.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? But I would say that I think they did a good job distinguishing themselves enough from the first tag team. Because I think the first tag team match felt like a Attitude Era main events tag team where all the main eventers are randomly teaming up with each other. Like, you know, sometimes you have a random Stone Cold and Kane versus like a, you know, Kurt Angle and Triple H kind of thing.
Agree. So like I love that you said that, right? Because something like that would be the main event of Raw.
Yes.
Which is what a lot of these matches felt like, didn't it?
Yes. But I would say like this tag team match felt like a proper tag team, and I can tell the chemistry of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss is getting there. They're developing their own moves, their own vibe. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Who would have thought that Alexa Bliss would be the one to turn Charlotte Flair around? Can we talk about Charlotte Flair's turnaround, like in terms of her persona in front of the fans? Like suddenly she's getting all the cheers. Her appearance on Unreal as well, I'm sure goes to that also,
I think actually the fans have been clamoring, right? Just get her away from the title picture. Don't make her this invincible character.
But she's a champion again, what?
Yeah, but she is like a mid-card champion, right now. I think it's okay. Like, get her away from the main events. That's what they did with Bianca Belair as well, remember?
Yes, true.
Yeah. And I think Charlotte is at this stage of her career where we already know she's great, right? Her legacy is clear. We want to see a different side of Charlotte, like a more playful side, perhaps, maybe.
And Alexa Bliss is bringing out in her. Okay, I'll be the guy who says it. I've said it before. I'll say it again. What? Roxanne is still unimpressive. I'm sorry. She has no size. She doesn't have the mic work. She doesn't have the charisma. I feel like she desperately needs Liv to come back as a face to work against. Do the whole thing where she steals or attempts to steal Dom. The Dom rub.
Correct.
Ironic.
Roxanne's character, the problem is it has been done already. It's been done by AJ Lee.
Yeah, no, but here's the thing. They keep glazing her on commentary. And I brought this up during the Discord, right? When we were watching it on Discord. Like, Wade and Cole, I know it's their job. They're probably being told to do it. But it's like, oh yeah, you know, she's like conniving. She's a prodigy, blah, blah, blah. Booker T trained her. I'm like, so... Like, it doesn't translate into what she does. Nothing about her seems conniving or menacing. You know?
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I was more Team Cora Jade.
Oh, yeah, agree. I agree with you. She had more of an X factor, yes.
At least Cora Jade looks like dangerous. She looks like she can be that kind of heel.
Like, she had bigger potential, I felt.
I see. Gotcha. Let's move on. No regrets, bro.
No.
You watch We Are the Villains? You watch the We Are the Villains?
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
Why? Oh, so that was a quote.
So We Are the Millers is the Jason Sudeikis and Jennifer Aniston show.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there was this. I just quickly tell you. So there was this one guy who was trying to hit on their fake daughter, and then he's an idiot like. He's like those typical like Kid Rock white trash kind of guy.
Yeah.
So he said, "Is that a tattoo that you put on your chest?" Yeah, bro. It says here no regrets, but the spelling of regrets RAGRETS.
Regrets.
Yeah, no regrets, bro. So Cora Jade also has a very similar position tattoo
I thought you meant, because she got the then now she's making bank off of it through her subscription site. That kind of. I thought that's what you meant. So no regrets. It's paying off for. Anyway,
Wait, has she started it?
why are you interested? I don't know. I haven't. I'm not on that site.
Oh, I see. No, I'm just curious because you if you know, then
I mean, it's public knowledge that she's on. That
is she really?
thing. I think so. I don't know.
Okay,
I haven't checked.
I'll update you lah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Chat, if you are a purchaser, a subscriber, I don't know what it's called, a follower of her on certain platforms, let us know what's going on, okay? We live vicariously through you because we are proper, attached gentlemen.
Alternatively, if you want to be on a subscription platform and support your podcast boys, do consider our Patreon, guys, okay?
That was the most beautiful segue I've ever heard in my life. Wonderful. We went from Cora Jade OnlyFans to our Patreon.
Yeah. I'm getting better at this, Mr. Yang.
Very different content, though, I have to say. Okay. Anyway, again, they keep glazing Roxanne on commentary. I'm like, ugh. Okay. Look, Liv made it work. I had the same criticisms about Liv Morgan, but because of the whole Rhea Dom thing, she's now like one of the top stars at WWE. So they made it work through storyline, right?
No, it was through her Daisy Dukes, man.
Okay, that too, but no, through...
Oh, sorry, what?
Hello, there are many underbums on display in the world of wrestling, okay? So it takes more than just underbum to succeed. It takes good booking, good talent, blah, 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 the whole thing. What? What you like judging me for saying that?
No, I'm trying to think who else have...
Underbum?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm very afraid that if they don't tell the right story for Roxanne, she's going to go the way of Dakota Kai.
Ooh, the Dakota guy, yeah.
Decently talented, not great on the mic, right? They were glazing her like mad, and then she just kind of faded into the background.
Yeah, I worry for Roxanne, but I do believe that when Liv is back, business will pick up, as they say.
I hope so too. Then they need to start telling that story. So far, it's just sort of been there, but you can tell they are not investing because Liv maybe is not ready to come back yet, right? So you need to know, okay, she's 4 months out, then okay, now you start seeding the whole Roxanne and Dom hanging out too much together or whatever.
Gotcha. With that being said, do you think this was the right decision to change the titles over to Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair?
It's another one of those strike while the iron is hot, right? Like Alexa and Charlotte are gaining momentum. They're telling this story of them being not friends, partners of convenience. Oh, don't want to say the F word. It's cute, right? I think it's relatable and palatable to a certain demographic. I might not be that demographic because I think it's a bit like, whatever lah. We can't say the F word. Like, whatever. But maybe a certain demographic of people who have frenemies, they can relate.
Correct,
so I get it.
Where does this take them to though? Like, how long can they play out this like frenemy thing? Will it lead to somebody turning on the other?
Well, we all saw that spot where Alexa Bliss goes to take a punch and then she accidentally hits Charlotte Flair. So there was some sort of a build towards possible dissension or possible, backstabbing, right? And then that final shot. Again, cinema, right? You saw the camera angle when Alexa Bliss had, I forgot who, in the Sister Abigail.
Sister Abigail, yeah.
And then you see Charlotte coming up, and then you see Charlotte very angry face. Oh my God, is Charlotte gonna hit Alexa? But then no, she gives the big boot to the other member of the Judgment Day. I think it was Raquel, and then Alexa got the pin.
Yeah, it was well done. It was well done for sure. So I don't mind the teasers. I'm just thinking if they play this right, Alexa Charlotte Flair WrestleMania will be a really, really interesting way to blow off this whole thing. Yeah.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, agree.
And it will be even crazier if Alexa is the heel in this and Charlotte is the full-fledged babyface.
Well, I have been campaigning or pushing or mentioning that I think Alexa should at some point turn on Charlotte. I think it would be perfect because I want to see Alexa go back to her mean girl ways.
And let's be clear, I think Charlotte has been a heel for so long.
Yeah.
I think the crowd is starting to realize, she's a very genuine person. She just wants to do her best and blah blah blah. And her story is amazing, right? I think people is ready to cheer for her, and I think she's ready to be vulnerable as a babyface.
Yes. I think we are going to see more of Ashley Flair than Charlotte Flair moving forward. Interesting thing that Div mentioned, by the way, and I think I caught wind of it. I didn't really read into it. Apparently, Cora Jade announced her retirement from wrestling to take care of her mental health.
I think, you know what?
And apparently going into that sort of subscription service is okay for mental health, or I don't know about that, but hey.
Okay, maybe it's a mixture of like Mandy Rose, of
To each their own.
where she feels like, the pressure from being a wrestler and all, how toxic wrestling fans are, maybe.
Right, wow, so the OF creator sphere is very respectful and very clean and non-toxic at all, I'm sure.
Well, at least they're giving her money directly, you know what I mean? Okay,
but my God, I don't know.
I remembered when Cora Jade announced it, I think on her Instagram, one of the first top comments was actually CM Punk, and CM Punk was like, I completely have your back in this. So I think, knowing how much of a big CM Punk fan she is, she's like, you know what, my hero, my idol was like, fuck this wrestling business, I'm burnt out, let me take some time away. I think she's like kind of following that path. Maybe she'll come back after a few years.
Do you think he subscribes to her page?
Come on.
To support what? Support!
Only if the wife also supports her, then we will like, okay lah, but use your account lah, not use mine.
Just pay the monthly subscription, and then like we don't actually check out the content lah,
Bro, he is old enough to be her dad. Come on, bro.
That is true. That's such a weird rabbit hole, though.
If he was a teenage father lah, if he had her like when he was like 17, that would have been like that.
Okay, no. Okay, now we're like, going into like weird territory. So let's
sure.
Look, them winning, I actually like this match a lot more than the first match, funnily enough.
Crazy, right? Yeah. I wasn't against it, yeah.
It was better built, I thought, in terms of the story, right?
And I kind of like I like Alexa and Charlotte. Alexa makes Charlotte feel human in a weird way.
Agreed.
That's what I say.
I feel like because there were titles on the line, so there was more on the line, but also there were more stories being told as opposed to Jay and Roman versus Braun and Braun. It was just like you said lah. It's like a cool tag team match with main eventers.
Yeah. Or Irvin, appreciate it. Kick to the gut, Patreon, more worth it.
Okay. Awesome.
Thanks for reminding me. I owe you guys a lot of the Kick to the Gut Singapore Wrestler Top 20 reviews.
Yes, no worries. Foreign will throw in there an extra shirtless pic one of these days also for the Patreon.
Even my girlfriend rejects my shirtless pic.
So she's the true heel in all of this.
Life. Okay, anyway, yes.
Let's talk about Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. You know what's the first thing that came up when the match started on Discord? I laughed.
What?
How come no video package? We were just talking about there are certain feuds, you can tell they like putting effort, they want to tell this story. And then there are certain feuds, actually we like these two, let's just let them do their thing lah. But we don't put in extra effort. I feel like this is a case of that, right?
Are you like me and felt so bad for Karrion Kross watching this match?
You can even tell that Karrion Kross is getting cheered. And his entrance shots were a bit weird. So I put this down on my notes as well. Random, like I don't know what it was. The cameraman don't know how to do his entrance because, he rarely shows up on TV.
No, I think, right, you know what it is? I think they got a fixer like based in New Jersey to do their crew. Maybe it's like a local crew.
Yeah.
And I think they couldn't do what the usual people used to do or something.
Okay, bro, I am convinced that this whole devil on your shoulder gimmick is cursed. Look at the history of the WWE and F. Waylon Mercy, Sean O'Hare. Nobody has ever made this devil on your shoulder gimmick work.
Agreed.
And like conceptually it's cool. Right?
Yeah.
And I know somebody in Discord also brought up the point that, it's not that they don't push him like look, he's been paramount in turning all these characters, right? There's this whole through line of like whoever he wrestles, they turn heel. My counterpoint to that is all these people have turned heel with or without wrestling this fuckface. I mean,
wow. Bro, angry,
all these, it's it's an Easter egg for the sake of an Easter egg. It's like you're trying to justify your own love for it. And then, again, I don't hate it. I don't hate the concept, but it's very obvious to me that nobody is pushing it as a narrative. It's rarely talked about. It's only talked about by the fans, by the IWC, which it sucks because I think there is juice, but they are not capitalizing on it at all. So I don't know if it's they like Karrion, but they don't believe in him. You know
what it is? Maybe it's as simple as his contract is running up. They have decided to not renew him. So his contract is running down, right? So what do you do when people are on the way out? You don't put them over. Yeah. What's the point, right?
Yeah. You don't invest like time and resources like video package, blah, blah, blah. You guys just go out there and have fun, right?
Which is a shame because clearly he's getting over.
Yeah.
It could be a case of R-Truth, right? Where it's like maybe a little too late. Like he's done whatever he need to do in his current iteration. Maybe Triple H thinks like, I like him. I see the crowd going behind him, but I have a million other guys I need to push.
Yeah. And it sucks. And maybe he'll do better in a TNA or in an NXT now. He could be an absolute killer.
Why
not intended.
Why not AEW, bro?
No, it's okay. I don't need him to waste his talents over there. I actually do think he's good. Like, I don't want anyone to think that, Mr. Young hates Karrion Kross. I think he's really good at his gimmick. Yeah. It's just that I honestly feel like they are not putting any resource into him. Either A, they don't think he can carry the ball, or B, like you said, they're probably gonna not renew him.
I would love to see him in TNA. He has history in TNA, by the way, Killer Cross. And Scarlett was with him as well. So imagine if he was in TNA with the freedom to let his gimmick run, like how Mustafa Ali is doing great work right now as his heel self.
Yeah. And also talking about Scarlett, right? Like she is so criminally underused, it's not even funny at this point. Like she is an absolute smoke show and she's doing nothing.
Not just smoke show, bro. I actually think she has the acting chops and the promo chops to do good shit.
I want to chop her. I mean, I've seen the Karrion Kross like armbar on a baseball bat. Don't say anymore, bro.
There's no getting out of this, Mr. Young. I will flip this.
Oh God, okay. Alfred says what happened to Ron Killings exactly? Like we haven't seen him that much after his whole like big return, right? So
this is what happens when you got yourself over, not through the WWE's machine.
They just bring you back for 1 or 2 shots, and then after that it's like, okay, never mind. So I couldn't get into this match because this whole time I get this feeling of, I want to invest, but there's no point in investing because, there's nothing is going to come of it anymore. The company is not behind it. I see what they're trying to do, and we've talked about this before. Like, if you want to do the whole tempting him, making him go against his morals, blah, 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 why isn't Scarlett trying to seduce Sami Zayn week in and week out? Why isn't she trying to, touch his ear a bit, twirl his chest hair a bit, that kind of thing?
Honestly, I don't want to see that, but sure. Sure, I guess.
But you get my point.
No, I get it. Yeah.
The whole idea is he's trying to tempt him and tell him that, I was right. You have evil in you. Whatever the story is that they're so desperately trying to tell. Yeah. Right? But it's just not getting the support in terms of the backstage time, vignettes, blah, 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 that kind of thing. Or the ability to do it.
That's right, Irvin. Haram, bro. Haram.
No. Well,
Muslim men.
Well, okay, then you don't have to do the touchy, feely things. You can just do the subtle seduction. Because, she is a temptress. That's the whole point of Scarlett, right?
Yeah. And, you know what's interesting? Yes, and I love the fact that you link temptress and Scarlett together, right? We've talked all about Karrion Kross.
Yep.
We barely, only just briefly mentioned Sami Zayn in all of this.
Yeah.
Right? What do you think of Sami Zayn in 2025?
I think that he's a good, what do you call?
Hand?
He's a good hand. He's a good soldier. He'll just do whatever he's told, right? And he's just trying to make it work he's probably friends with Karrion Kross. And they needed somebody to work with Kross. So Sammy was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it, right? I'll try to get him over.
Do you think WWE missed the boat in not pulling the trigger on Sami Zayn as a champion in 2023? Was it? The one where he fought Roman Reigns, remember?
Yes. Yes, I agree. again, that line for that top echelon queue is very long already.
Correct.
Unfortunately, right?
Correct. I think a lot of people has passed him by, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I think that he still has the potential. He has the potential to get there more than Jey Uso.
Correct.
And he has that perpetual underdog vibe to him. So he can at any point have his Kofi Mania, have his Yes movement, his Yeet movement, that kind of thing.
I know the story that they're trying to tell, and I think Div also said it. To me, what WWE was trying to tell was that Sami Zayn is so good of a person that he's incorruptible.
Yep.
And winning and beating Karrion Kross twice proves that, you know what, he's able to overcome this temptation per se. But the more interesting story would have been he fell for his dark ways, and actually that would have pushed him to the main event, I think.
Exactly, bro. There is no this, you know what kind of movie this is? This is like the type of movie is like Black Adam.
Wow.
At no point did he ever waver. So then there's no what's the point of the movie? You need your hero to fall and rise like a phoenix. Then we cheer for you because now you did wrong. We understand.
And it's not as if we've never seen Sami Zayn as a heel. He was a great heel.
Exactly. There were hints that he nearly snapped, yes, but like he never did. So it's like, okay. Like I get it, but also it's like that's twice Karrion Kross has lost on the pay-per-view already. And he barely is on TV in matches. He barely ever gets wins. At the end of the day, right, you can say, oh, he's doing some cool character work. If you're not getting wins on big shows, then nobody takes you seriously.
The problem is Sami Zayn winning really just extinguishes what sort of momentum that Karrion has. That's the problem.
Agree. To me, this like the ending, and then somehow it's like the ending where Sami. Oh, this was so stupid, by the way. Like Scarlett's like, here, take the lead pipe. I tempt you. It's like, what the? How do you think Sami is a moron? Like, what kind of stupid temptress is that? Like, you think Sami is so stupid that he can't see that you're trying to tempt him? Like, what? Like, oh my, that was like the epitome of the death of this entire feud. To me, it just made zero sense. And then Sami's like, no, I'm too righteous, throws the stupid lead pipe away, wins clean, and I guess this feud is over, and nobody got over.
To me, this was the worst match on the card. Not because of the match quality itself. I think it's just coming out of it, like, it just doesn't benefit anyone. Like, Sami doesn't need this win. Karrion completely loses his momentum.
What little he had to begin with.
Yeah, and all that goodwill from the fans, hoping that, you know, he had something to do. And Rishi, you just join us. No worries, bro. We are halfway through SummerSlam, our review.
Irving says supernatural stuff is super hard to do. I agree. That's why I think the Wyatt Six is absolute crap right now. But this is not even supernatural. This is just like he's just being a shit stirrer.
No, it's just a bad decision on the storytelling to me.
Yeah, 100%. Because you can tell this story in a way where it's not supernatural. He's not like whispering mumbo jumbo voodoo black magic shit and then he suddenly Sami Zayn got ooze coming off his head. No, there's nothing like that. It's just him talking. I think it might be two sides. You know what this is? This is like Joker Folie à Deux.
Oh dear God, I didn't even bother to watch the second movie.
It's like art for the sake of their own art. To a point where nobody gets it, it doesn't get over because it's not obvious and not like, you know, and only like 3 people get it.
It's just them jerking off to their own.
Shok Sindiri. This is the 100% Shok Sindiri match.
I love when Mr. Young, you pull
I know
off
a few
random Malay phrases that make a lot of sense, yes.
Very Shok Sindiri this match, so okay.
I love it. Yeah.
I'm convinced that they don't care about Cross. It's just that.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Let's move on to somebody they clearly care about, but apparently thing needs to take a loss. Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. Let's go. Thoughts?
You know what? This would have been a great NXT main event women's match.
Oh my god. You know what?
Tell me when I'm telling lies, Mr. Young.
No, 100%. Like, you know what I have in my notes?
What?
The match felt very choreographed. There were no major botches because I'm pretty sure they laid out this match move for move because they know that Jade cannot go in there and do it, like, cannot feel it through because she's not there yet. She's still very green. And I'm not talking about the cool Jamaican year. I didn't even know she was Jamaican descent, by the way.
Yeah. Do you see Kofi Kingston's tweet?
What? What did he tweet?
You go look at our Insta stories or keep to the guy.
Yeah, poo, poo.
Basically, he tweeted. He said like, shout out to Jake Cargill for doing a tribute to me. And then you know what's the best part?
What?
Jake Cargill replied, "Bro, go back to sleep."
That's
Fucking
hilarious.
hilarious. Okay, but anyway, that aside, okay, you know what's the issue with this match, bro?
Job making me crazy. Go ahead.
It's the blind leading the blind.
Yes, I agree. Jade is green. Tiffany is just she's not green per se, but she's still quite young and new also, right? And
Yeah.
Div even like I agree with you 100%. Div says I don't buy Jade at all. I'm losing interest in Tiffany. Exactly. Hey, you listen to the podcast. You know I've been saying this for months already. Tiffany has. I'm off the Tiffy time. I have been off the Tiffy time for a long time already.
Very brutally honest but fair, I think, Dave. You know what it is? Okay. Right now, right, Tiffany Stratton is like John Cena 2005, right? They are trying to push this new young champion, right? They want to be the number one person, right? So what do? Classic booking 101. You line up all the monster heels.
Yep.
You give her all the veterans to work with, right?
Yep.
Cena, when he came in, first time champion, straight away fight against Kurt Angle. Straight away fight against Triple H. I don't know why he fight against Great Khali. I guess Nia Jax is Great Khali here. Fight against Shawn Michaels. The point is, right, he is the main guy, yes, but he's still so young. He needs to be seasoned by the veterans, right?
Yes.
If I was the Triple H in this scenario, yes, Tiffany is the champ. You have a feud with Trish Stratus, fine. You have a feud with Charlotte Flair, fine.
Yep.
Line up. Why is she not feuding with Becky Lynch? Why is she not feuding with Bayley? Yes, give her all these what do you call it? All these veterans to bring out. So all of them are gonna test her in different ways, right?
Yes.
I'm sure Becky's gonna test her promo wise.
Yeah.
Bayley gonna test her in the ring. Io Sky or like Asuka. Imagine Asuka and Tiffany, right?
Yep.
Gonna test her in terms of her skills and ability to handle like her toughness. So I just feel like like 2005 John Cena could not carry a match with freaking, give me a random guy's name, like
Batista.
yeah, maybe Batista at that point, but I wouldn't even say Batista. Maybe like a young MVP, right?
Yeah.
Like they are at that same level, right? And that's what essentially Jade Cargill is. Like, you can't have just 4 years into the business, and they really said it in the commentary.
Yep.
She only been wrestling for 4 years. Trying to guide or lead a match against Jade Cargill, who's also been wrestling 3 or 4 years. You can have that match, but
not
in NXT.
not a title match on a pay-per-view and highlighting them, right? And it was just really like, again, no major botches, but you can tell they were just, okay, now this is time to do this, time to do that. It felt very, it wasn't it wasn't a flowy match, right? Like, Jade literally puts Tiff's foot on the ropes when she did the roll-up. She did the jaded, you remember? And then
Yes.
there was like, oh, I'm going to pin you by, foot on the ropes. Oh, and it was like, oh my gosh, she literally
Correct.
like nothing about it felt natural.
Yeah,
and
Rishi gave a good comment, bro.
Yeah.
Tiffy is not it. At least this iteration of her, and her promos are meh. Irvin said reminds me of Orton during the first World Championship run.
Okay, do you think, right,
Yeah.
her face turn was a detriment to her? Giving her the title and turning her face and also freezing Foreign's camera was a detriment to Tiffany Stratton. Let me go all the way back. Bro, I blame you. I blame Australia. Remember when Tiffany Stratton was in the Elimination Chamber and like the crowd just erupted and popped? That was the genesis of Tiffany Stratton turning face and becoming pushed as this championship material girl, right?
Yeah.
I think that might have hurt her more than it benefited her. But then again, it's happened before. Like, I'm sure you can name me somebody who initially got cheered because they were cool, but then their first title run was like the shits.
You know what it is, bro? They should have done a Kevin Owens. Remember when Kevin Owens was starting to get over Festival of Friendship with Chris Jericho?
Yeah.
He's already a heel, but he's getting shit like a babyface.
Yeah,
what you should have done, turn him into an even bigger heel.
Yeah.
That's what they should have done.
Double down on the heelness, right? Oh, by the way, Irvin with a great comment. Foreign's camera as frozen as Charlotte's Botox.
Wow, you guys are getting brutal. Is it us conditioning you guys to be dicks? I'm so sorry.
I think the Red Bull is osmosising over to you guys.
Yeah. No, okay, you know what? I like again, new camera, new tech. It will take time. But what I wanted to say is I still love Tiffany, like in terms of her raw materials, right? She has the skill set, she has the athletics. Why are you laughing, Mr. Young?
Raw materials. I thought that was quite funny.
Yeah. It
But
is,
bro, she on SmackDown.
Oh, I thought you were talking about other raw things that she has. Okay, anyway.
I don't know. Only Ludwig know.
Ooh.
Slide into his DMs. Anyway.
She's my DS 03. Okay. Again, I feel she has the
Bro,
skill set.
wait, hang on. Come closer to the camera. I don't know why you're still so far away all of a sudden.
Okay, wait.
Bro, you need to get closer, bro. You're too far away. Hey, what the fuck?
Boom.
Hey, don't too close. I don't need to be kissing you, bro. Okay, there you go.
Okay. Wait, why I feel like Tiffany, they shouldn't give up on Tiffany experiment.
Yeah.
And why I think at this point in time it's okay for Jade to not win the title. Too early for her also.
But is it
early.
too early for her to lose? Like, haven't we always said that Jade should go out there and just be steamrolling, like, mid-card girls?
No, because I think you can't have her becoming like a Goldberg. Because right now, that's what AEW did with Jade, remember? Give her a crazy long title run, undefeated 2.5 years, and didn't do much with it, right?
Yeah.
I actually like her booking in WWE so far. She, did tag team for a while. She had her whole feud with Naomi, which built up her character.
Which, by the way, why have they abandoned that? I don't understand. That could have been the thing that made her character, right? Naomi and Jade. Like, I hope maybe she lose here and then she goes back to that feud. Because quite honestly, it was a waste of opportunity.
That was the feud that really brought her out, lah.
Yeah.
To the
But
mainstream.
it kind of just faded away so fast. Like, why? The three of them have so much more to do.
Wait, hold up. Breaking news. Zayden, is this real? Is this legit?
Apparently, rumor is they broke up.
Who?
Really?
Tiffany and Ludwig?
I don't know. I don't know where you're getting your rumors from.
Wait.
Why
Mr.
Foreign
Young,
so...
Mr.
Wow,
Young.
Foreign is so excited about this.
Mr. Young, give me my money in the bank. On this day, the ultimate opportunity has
You're gonna
arrived.
cash in? There is no money in the bank for relationships, I don't think.
Wait. So Tiffany, I believe she is 26.
Okay.
So I'm in my 30s. So can she call me Abang for it?
According to Wikipedia, Ludwig Kaiser is still listed as a partner. So, Wiki knows all. I don't know. Why are we even going into this? This is not important nor relevant to our objective review of WWE wrestling.
I see. Okay, Nashua has answered all the questions for us, bro. That's why. He broke up because he went to Mexico, bro. That's why.
And he became a connoisseur of Mexican music. He became... Rishi says probably because El Grande Americano came into the picture.
They can't resist the Mexican man now. That's why.
Yeah. Wait, so now we got El Grande Americano, like 3 different versions. They should just call them El Venti Americano, and what's the other one? Oh, Lama. Okay.
Lama, guys.
Div is like, Foreign, sir, are you a heel? Yeah, trying to, cash in on Tiffany Stratton and all that. Ay, Abang Foreign meme, let's go. Rumor lah. Zayden says, okay, come. While Foreign fixed his camera to appeal to Tiffany Stratton a little bit more. Just closing thoughts on this match. Yeah, I don't... Zayden's like, relax, Foreign. Yeah, he purposely switched off his camera because he's doing things to himself. He needs some alone time.
No hand lotion in this situation, okay, bro.
Hand lotion needs to make a Royal Rumble return. Surprise entrant. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, look, Tiffany retains. I think it's best. I think that Tiffany needs to get into a storyline where she is vulnerable and lose the title because we need to rebuild her. Or either that or she goes back to being a mean girl, right? Jade needs to go off and there's a rumor that she's going off to film a movie as well. So...
Well, you know what? If it's not X-Men, I don't want her in it.
The hell? So random.
She's perfect for Storm, man. I hope she can act. Listen.
I hope she acts better than she wrestles anyway. So now, do you notice what has happened? The first 3 matches of the card were all face wins.
Yes.
So I think this has a lot to do with why this card felt flat. And again, going back to the whole idea of WWE needs to tread lightly on this, we don't care about the rest of the card, we just care about the main event shit, right? Because it feels a little bit like that. Like, there were... Let's go to the next match and like Randy Orton, Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul. This could have been in between one of the other matches, so you at least have a heel win. I know I'm jumping ahead, but now you have 3 face wins in a row.
Yeah, I think the booking was weird, but again, to me the match cards for both shows didn't feel even. I don't know, maybe tomorrow's night 2 would be better paced.
Yeah.
For now, I just felt like if they had the Jelly Roll match in the middle of the card, it would have given time to breathe. I agree with you in that sense as well.
What do you think of Jelly Roll as a celebrity wrestler?
The thing is, I'm not familiar with Jelly Roll, right? I don't know his music. He seems like a nice guy, right?
Yeah.
But is it weird for me to say he doesn't feel like a superstar? Because like for example, when a Bad Bunny came to wrestle, I was like, oh my god, it's Bad Bunny, bro.
But you know who is Bad Bunny, what? So I guess, I think it has to do with the fact that we don't really know his music. We're not familiar with his... he's not a Mexican superstar. If not, you would know him 100%.
For sure.
Because you are a connoisseur of Mexican music.
Clearly. He wasn't that. So that's why. Okay, the thing is, right, Jelly Roll feels like a fan getting to wrestle. Like Stephen Amell felt like a celebrity, but wow, athletic. Like, interesting. I want to see him in the ring. Bad Bunny felt like, yes, he's a celebrity, but he got so much clout. Felt like a big star trying to wrestle. Even Logan Paul had that aura. Jelly Roll doesn't feel like...
This goes back to what we've talked about. WWE with their celebrity collabs has raised the bar with Logan Paul, Bad Bunny. Who was the one you talked about before?
Bad Bunny, Logan Paul.
Who was one more? As of recent time, huh?
Scott.
Fine, let's just talk. Forget about Jennifer. That one go as far away as possible.
Yeah,
but just with the last two, like those
Stephen Amell.
Stephen Amell, there you go. Like, but the last two, right? Like Logan Paul and Bad Bunny, they raised the bar too high in terms of celebrity. We forget that it's very hard to do this shit. And even if you are a celebrity, you want to come in and do it, and you are kind of athletic. That said, I don't know what it was. I think it was the pacing of the card. I actually stopped paying attention during this match.
Yeah. Okay. I think also another issue is because this felt like a vehicle to put Jelly Roll over. Even him losing felt like it's an exercise in promoting and pushing him.
Yeah.
But that sacrificed the very, very interesting burgeoning relationship between Drew and Logan, in my opinion. That also sacrifices Randy Orton's aura, in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm glad that they are doing something with Drew and Logan. They deserve it, right? And my only issue is with Logan Paul. He's that guy that comes in. He's like on the Roman Reigns schedule. He comes in for a short period and then he disappears to do all his stuff, right? But he doesn't have Roman Reigns' legacy in the business. But he's still a viral star. And you can always expect him to do something crazy. Like this time he did the top rope splash onto the announcer's table.
With the Prime.
And then he was wearing, I think, the Meta glasses, so he filmed the whole thing.
Yeah, that was so cool. Sorry, I just saw Div's comment. That is so hard. Div, today very spicy,
Yeah.
This was my toilet break match, sorry.
No, I agree with you 100%. Like I said, I just stopped focusing during this match because I think the card itself was so... By the time this match came around, and I think a lot of people assumed that Jelly Roll and Randy would win. And that's why I was surprised by the finish.
The crowd was deflated, right? When they lost. Yeah.
But fine, at least they gave us something different. But still, it was too little too late,
Correct. And I would say that to me, it's not really about the match itself. What comes out of this match? Because it seems like this is like the first step in general doing more stuff with WWE.
Yes.
And the thing is, do you want to see that?
No, because that's the thing. It's not like we see Bad Bunny one time and oh my god, he can do so many cool shit. I want to see him again, right? No, he's like that celebrity, shows up for WrestleMania, gets blown up. And much respect for him for trying. I know you did it as well, right?
Yep.
But it's not like a thing of like, oh my god, I want to see Jelly Roll back.
You know what it is? It felt like a Grapple Max Grade 1 match. And all the veterans are helping the Grade 1 rookie do well in the match. And we are happy, we are proud of him. And that's it lah, right? I don't want to see anymore.
Yes, bro, give Logan and Drew props for selling like mad for Jelly Roll. Every
Agreed.
offense that he did felt like a big deal because Logan was fucking jumping up on the choke slam. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Like everyone was selling for him. Like he did like I forget what it was, like a boss man slam type thing on Drew. It looked like Drew was flinging himself down. I loved it.
Yeah. It's like a black hole slam, like a abyss type thing, right?
Yeah.
It's so ironic because at the start when they came in for the entrances, I think everyone got handed like sheets of paper to Logan Paul saying that you're the outsider, right?
Yeah.
But the irony is, I feel like Logan really belongs in WWE. Really,
Yes.
I want him to play the outsider celebrity role.
Yeah.
But he was such a great, like that's such a great fit for him.
Yeah.
But he's perfect for WWE.
Yeah. Look, like love him or hate him, and a lot of people hate him because of what he does, his personality and that kind of thing. But he is perfect for pro wrestling. And we said it the second he came in. The first promo he cut, I'm like, this guy gets it. He understands the business.
Correct.
You know?
Bro, you know what I'm excited for?
What?
After the match, you go see Drew McIntyre's Instagram. He posted a photo with them, and then his caption was like, I feel like I'm gonna start a social media faction with all the social media dons. Then he started tagging her. He started tagging Mr. Beast, I Show Speed, Drewski. Honestly, right? I think Drew McIntyre should be part of that game because Drew McIntyre is a social media icon at this point in time, bro.
He is. He is so. I love it. And I hope that it becomes a thing, and then he like literally builds his fan base off of other social media influencers, and then suddenly he's back in the world title scene because.
I need Drew McIntyre in a Kai Cenat live stream, I Show Speed live stream. Him bringing Speed around Scotland, bro. That should be the next one.
All right, let's do it. Let's go. Okay. Logan Paul got the frog splash. Beautiful. Fall from grace, I think it's what he called it, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, that guy's super athletic. Anyway, let's talk about the main event of the evening. CM Punk versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. All right, I'll let you kick it off because CM Punk's your guy.
Yeah, okay. At this point of the night, I felt like the whole show was very flat. I know you said it as well on Discord. And I had to admit that I fell asleep halfway through the show. I woke up early, like you guys, excited to watch. Probably fell asleep somewhere around the Jade Cargill match.
Wow, I wouldn't blame you.
And then woke up right in time for like the main event. Of course, I did rewatch it again. But at this point, I was groggy. I was like, alamak, 9 o'clock already. Okay, never mind. Let's see what's happening. And then just nice, it was CM Punk coming up. And you know what? I had high hopes for this match because even though it wasn't well built, to be honest, it wasn't well built. But CM Punk and Gunther has been doing the house show loop. And a lot of people were reporting that they really had great matches, right?
Yeah.
So I was excited to see how two of my favorite guys of this current era, how can they actually wrestle a great match that will be approved by Jim Cornette, essentially.
It's funny that you say that of this era because CM Punk, would you consider him as a top wrestler of this era?
I would.
Oh, okay.
You know why?
Okay.
You know why? When he was the top guy in his era, he wasn't treated like a top guy.
True.
Now he's being treated like a top guy. So he's getting that Cena main event run. He finally has been craving. I know it's a bit late in his career.
Still.
But he is, I think, since he came back, he's been very much part of this current era.
Did you like his gear?
Oh, the Fantastic Four thing?
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, like he does the whole it's clobbering time, right?
Yeah,
he comes out in this light blue that is similar to the Fantastic Four light blue.
Yeah, perfect. I think that was the only, I would say, special entrance, the most special entrance that there was of the night. I got excited. And, Gunther has had great matches with my favorites. Like last week, he had a great match with Randy, which I voted, top wrestling match of the year. And the thing about, so while I do consider CM Punk a great wrestler, even I am very honest to say that he's not the best wrestler in the world, right? It's really more of a state of mind, how he approaches wrestling.
Especially at his age.
Correct. So he can't he's not as athletic as Randy, for sure. He's not as smooth as Randy. But what I think Punk does really, really well is put a lot of emotion in his moves and his approach to in-ring work. Right?
Yeah.
Like the way he does a move, the way he counters, it feels like he is always fighting, he's always struggling, and against somebody like Gunther, right? And he wrestles so smartly, like everything he does logically makes sense in a wrestling context, like how he stopped a chop from Gunther. Do you see that?
Yes.
Just freaking why no one else thought of that? Just stop.
I mean, everything down to him trying to submit Gunther several times because why? Gunther submitted, he lost to Jay. via
Correct.
submission. So technically, in I guess MMA terms or whatever, like he's prone to submissions.
Correct. So like that's why it makes sense for him trying to ground him constantly, trying to get him in the anaconda vice, all these moves. I did not see where he got bladed or like he got
Okay.
juice on him. Do you remember?
The Crimson Mask. So it was the spot, the table. It was a table spot. It was right before the table spot. So I can't even remember how the table spot happened, but Gunther essentially went through the table, right? And then when he reappeared, and okay, again, this is kudos to Gunther. He is like honestly, in 2025, the perfect wrestler is Gunther at this point. So how do you make somebody who is physically more dominant? And this whole match, the story was, yes, CM Punk got a few licks in, he was wrestling smart, but Gunther was still dominating him for the most part, right? Because of sheer size, strength, the chops, stuff like that. So how do you make him like weak? How do you justify him losing? He freaked out. Do you see his face when he realized the blood was on him? I think this was a very deliberate decision. It wasn't blood for the sake of blood. It was to tell the story of him seeing his own blood for the first time and how him reacting to it ultimately cost him the match.
And he's never bled that much before.
Yes.
And I think it sucked him down. That's one thing. That's a great storytelling tool.
Yes. Yeah.
And of course WWE is not known for bleeding. Right? It's not John Moxley here, right? So suddenly it felt very real. Like, oh shit! Like Gunther can reasonably logically lose at this point in time. He definitely bladed, right? He didn't hard way this, right?
No. I think he bladed, but because they were trying to tell the story, they were trying to justify that he mentally broke and he never saw his blood ever, and this is the first time, and he freaked out. No, okay. And for this to work, they needed a lot of blood. So he probably blade and then like jig, and then try to get a little bit more out to get the Crimson Mask look. Yes.
Bro, he went for the JBL blade spot lah. The one with Eddie, right?
Yeah.
But you know what? I loved it. I think that immediately that elevated the match. I was like, oh, okay, now I can't wait for that final stretch. So to me, the whole match was great. Like I enjoyed. This match was the only noteworthy match. And we're not even talking about all the post-credit scenes yet, you know?
Yeah. No, I agree with you. Like, the match literally starts with chain wrestling, holds, back and forth. It felt like an actual fight, which is what Rishi points out. A lot of his matches feel like an actual fight. And I think, look, we're all guilty of trying to be, like, funny and special and different and put flair into our matches. But at the end of the day, pro wrestling is the simulation of two people fighting. That's why I and a lot of people have such an issue with choreographed spots. Fancy twirls look great in a clip, but then when you realize the guy is standing there waiting to hold and catch, it kills the illusion.
Exactly.
In this case, I slap you, sounds painful, you react like, wow, so pain. That makes so much sense.
Correct. And again, Gunther has gotten the Undertaker rub. Undertaker literally said, this era, Gunther is my guy, right?
Yeah.
And every time people always say like, oh, Gunther, what, boring lah, or like, oh, I don't understand Gunther, like, I don't think he's like a main event guy.
Yeah.
I challenge you guys to watch Gunther versus Ilya Dragunov. Gunther versus, I think, Ilya during the whole COVID era is one thing.
Bro, Gunther versus Goldberg even.
Yeah, even
He made Goldberg have a good match.
Gunther versus Sheamus and Gunther versus Drew, like, to me, Gunther is the most realistic wrestler there is. If you want a very realistic looking wrestling match, how a wrestling would be if this was in a carnivals, Gunther. Watch Gunther.
Irvin says, how can people not understand Gunther? Because some people are very conditioned to seeing a jacked up dude or somebody with cool gear or can do fancy moves, you know?
Correct. I would say, right, how do you measure a great wrestler is, right? You can put him and drop him in any era.
Yeah.
And he feels like his own unique character, or he feels like he can compete with the people of the era.
Yes.
You drop Gunther against Antonio Inoki in the 70s. Can. You drop Gunther against Harley Race, against Ric Flair. Can. Perfect.
Hogan. He would be perfect against Hogan.
Anti-American foreign heel for Hogan.
Yeah. Against The Rock. Perfect. Against Triple H. Like, yeah, exactly. He can work against anybody.
Gunther versus Bret Hart.
Oh my God. Bruiser versus Tactician.
Yes.
Oh my God.
God damn. And no need to say 2000s lah. Gunther versus Eddie Guerrero. Gunther versus Kurt Angle. I know we missed the opportunity. I hope we can see Gunther versus Brock Lesnar one day. I do not know whether it will happen, but bro, Gunther versus Brock.
Oh my god, yeah, that would be amazing.
And I know Triple H was hinting something at the press conference.
Yep.
And it might be anything, but if I was the one that was I could do anything.
Yeah.
If Brock Lesnar came back, I know there's a lot of controversy that comes to it, but Brock Lesnar comes back, Brock Lesnar and Gunther at the WrestleMania. That's my match of the year already.
There you go. That's the one that Thorne breaks out the hand lotion.
There you go. There you go.
Look.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Like, now Gunther has once again another wrinkle in his armor, right? It makes him even more of a compelling character now. So going forward, maybe he takes a bit of a break. I know Irvin brought up a very funny thing. What if they added a story beat where he's such a big, scary guy, but he's scared of cockroach? I don't know if they need to go that far, but now at least, yeah. Because
he got chinks in his armor. That's the good thing now.
His entire run, he's never bled like that. So it's feasible that he would lose his shit seeing his own blood. Maybe
Gunther scared of blood.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Right? So
What movie villain was it where he got freaked out because he was invincible and then suddenly he saw himself bleed?
Oh, I mean it's a trope, right? In superhero comics as well. Like if you can, like just to draw a drop of blood from a god is a big deal, right?
Oh, 300.
300, right?
You watched, yeah, correct. Agree. So I believe that this actually is a good thing for Gunther to lose to Punk.
Yep.
And for him to be vulnerable because again he has won the title once and won it back again. Now now that he loses, right, I feel like it almost makes a lot of sense for Gunther to kind of go away, like take some time to kind of bring up his character again. But he will come back even stronger for sure.
Again, bro, come closer to the camera. Don't shy. Pias, it's good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Like, I don't know why. The podcast, Foreign keeps going back and back. Like he's trying to disappear into the Homer Simpson meme where he disappears into the bush.
Go through.
Bro, what's going on?
You know what? I'm enjoying not having to squint right at the camera. That's why.
Irvin brings up Jake the Snake. Do you remember this one feud? Was it Andre the Giant, who is a giant, but he's deadly afraid of snakes, and that's how Jake psyched him? Yes, that's it. Yes, so something like that, but this time it's blood lah. And look, like we are very used to seeing wrestlers blade, especially if we watch AEW. Me, I watch a lot of horror movies, right? But when you see blood in real life, especially that quantity, it actually freaks you out.
Yeah, of course.
You unless you are a nurse or a doctor and you see it all the time, right? There's no way you're used to it.
Correct. And I think if you use blood sparingly and in the right scenario, it can add so much to a match.
Exactly. In this case, they use it to chef's kiss. Again, I'm a big fan of CM Punk, and I never watch his early stuff.
Yes.
This is such great storytelling. Yeah.
Correct. And that's why, like, for all of like Punk's like issues or flaws or whatever nonsense he has, right? I think what makes Punk so compelling is that he gets wrestling. Like he gets wrestling can be simple, it can be complex, it can tell a story. He gets all the facets of what makes wrestling works.
As long as he's not working with children and actually working with adults, he'll be fine. All right, let's talk about the post stuff. All right, so that's not even it, right? So Gunther's freaking out about the blood, and again, I love the acting. Gunther actually looking scared. Like, bro, he's the next one to be in movies, yeah? Gives Punk hope, GTS, boom, 2 GTSs, takes out Gunther. Gunther even has an out. I've never seen my blood before, so kudos to you. Like, he's gonna be that respectful guy, like, you beat me fair and square, but I'll come back.
For sure. And I know people are starting talking about Mr. Iguana and all that.
We'll talk about
versus Gunther.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
We'll
But let's talk
about
the most important thing about SummerSlam, the thing that all of you guys were craving for, to my annoyance, because as a CM Punk fan, let that guy enjoy his run. Like, he literally beat Gunther. He has become a champion for the first time in 12 years?
5,000 plus days. I saw the number on social media. He was crying. The fans were going nuts. They waited. They waited. I know. I said this in Discord. I'm like, okay, come. Because
let's go.
If you go back to my predictions, this is exactly what I said, right? I know a lot of people say this as well. I'm not trying to claim credit like, oh, Mr. Young, I'm so smart. Right? I'm not saying that. But burn it down. Boom, boom, boom. And then Seth Rollins comes out on crutches with Paul Heyman.
Love the tease. Like, honestly, I fell for it. For like the first 5 seconds, I was like, okay, this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna tease the crowd.
Same.
They come out in crutches, and they're like, okay, this is the next rivalry.
Even the commentators were like, oh, he playing mind games. Even now, even injured, this fella is still trying to play mind games, blah, 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 blah. So the commentators were trying to push that narrative as well. And then as he's limping back, suddenly he stands up straight. He takes the 2 crutches to the side, and he drops them. And then we were all in this car. They swerved. It was a double swerve.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Like, I mean, a part of me wish he did the Kevin Nash thing. I still love that Kevin Nash meme. You know the one where he's on the wheelchair, and he got like the fixed cast of his leg.
Yeah.
And his leg is like just like in 90 degrees.
Yeah.
But then he removed the cloth and he can stand up, and then the leg is just a fake leg. Yeah, remember that meme?
No, I don't actually.
Oh shit, you gotta see that. It's hilarious. So I wish they played that level of illusion, but
no need lah, just lim a bit can already lah.
Yeah, so the fact when he dropped those not only the dropping of the crutches that got me, it was the unbuckling the braces.
Yes.
That was like, oh really? Okay, so they played us. So did they work us all the way from Saturday night's main event? That's the question.
100%. Again, it goes back to what a master stroke. I don't know by who, maybe it was Triple H, but that in and of itself serves so many purposes. It set up this thing with CM Punk, right? It set up the surprise cash in because in all our minds, oh, he's injured, cannot be him. We even completely removed him. Well, not all of us. And also, in that weekend, he took away all the chatter, all the online noise from AEW. Oh, is this a work? Is this a shoot? Blah, 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 Seth Rollins. And then now you can even go into LA Knight versus Seth Rollins. LA Knight being like, what the hell? I thought, like, what? You mean you cheated your way through? Like, you know? So LA Knight kind of got screwed.
Correct. A lot of layers to this as well. And I actually kind of agree with Fia's booking over there, right? Like, I wish that he had gone to the ring in his crutches and then suddenly dropped his crutches there instead of the ramp. I think that would have created an even bigger moment in my opinion as well.
Yeah. Okay, so the funny comment, everyone was like, hey, just run out of the ring lah, CM Punk, while you stand there and stare at him. You know, that you tired, like just sour, don't let him get the opportunity to whack you. But okay, I get it lah. Like he hates Seth also lah, so there's a mutual hatred there.
Yeah. Oh, Diff, as somebody who just came back from knee surgery, so the brace looks legit lah. I also felt for it. I thought it was legit, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, you know what?
Tovakin says, what's up, by the way? He was legitimately hurt, maybe, but injury wasn't as serious as they made it out to be. It decided to milk it. So I've heard, and this is the beauty of this current era of wrestling, there are so many takes, so many rumors about, oh, he was a bit injured, so they decided to play it up, or maybe he was legit injured, but not as serious, or he was not injured at all, but they want to play this angle. I'm like, whatever, I love that we can be swerved now, even in this era. I love that.
It reminds me of what? WrestleMania 33.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins versus Triple H. When Seth Rollins I think he got attacked by Samoa Joe, right?
Oh,
and then he took his knee, and everyone was so scared because they thought like he's gonna miss WrestleMania 2 years in a row. And he also again did the same thing. He played up the injury angle or crutches, and then he dropped it and he attacked Triple H. So it's actually not even a new thing. Like it has been done before by Seth Rollins himself.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's great.
I loved it. And then of course, Michael Cole, the ruse of the century. The second he said, I was like, yeah, this is no heist of the century. What is this? The sequel? The heist of the century sequel is ruse of the century. So what's next? What's the third one? Every movie, series needs a trilogy, right? The bamboozlement of the century, the lie of the century.
You know what it is? It's that Michael Cole call when Shane McMahon jumped off the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Oh wow, is this what Mankind or something like that? Remember? It's clearly
What?
he scripted it. Like he had a script ready
Yeah.
to react to the moment that it felt like, nah, he didn't come out with this by himself. He probably prepared that line.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It wasn't oh my god, he's broken in half. It's something that he thought of because he knew this was going to happen, right? But whatever, like he tried, the rules of the century. I'm sure, whatever.
It's cute. It's cute.
It's cute. It's cute. It's not. It's no. High
It's
school
not
century.
iconic. I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, iconic. There you go. Seth Rollins is the champion. Did you see the timing? By the way,
I saw
5 minutes 10 seconds shorter than Drew McIntyre's title reign. And
another-
Drew made very sure to mention it. And yes, again, another sort of like throwback. Like love the storytelling here.
Yeah, I was enjoying the memes, to be honest. Like, even though yes, I'm sad CM Punk like only had the title run for like 5 minutes, but the memes that came out was hilarious. There was this one meme, the Martin Scorsese Absolute Cinema meme.
Yeah.
Somebody superimposed Tony Khan's face on it. Absolute
Cinema. Okay, let me throw back. They can throw back. I also can throw back to the start of the podcast when I said this. I am so excited for this. Even as a CM Punk fan, because you know what this means, right?
For sure.
You tell me what this means, bro. Tell me what this means.
Another reason to continue this feud all the way to WrestleMania.
Yes. I love how the online discourse is, see, Triple H still hates CM Punk. He's still fucking with him. He's still screwing with him. Bro, how can you not see the big picture? We are big picture people. We see the end of the line. WrestleMania. Like, I'm sure at some point, CM Punk's going to get injured so they can take a bit of a break, right? Because they can't fight all the way to WrestleMania. It's a bit of a long road at this point,
Correct.
So either way, maybe Bronson Reed will splash CM Punk 100 times. The lackeys are there for a reason, right?
Yeah.
And you can even have it so that by Survivor Series, it's Roman, CM, Jay versus Seth's faction.
Yeah.
War games, right?
Yeah. Or you know what I would do? Basically get Seth's faction to destroy CM Punk.
Yeah.
Out of sight, out of mind, give him a break, come back at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, and win the Royal Rumble.
Finally.
I know it's a bit predictable, right? And have it, because if there was any, and here's the thing, he was always meant to face Seth at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
With title or no title. And the year of Roman, he would have not had the title match versus Seth. It would have been a one-on-one match. It would have been a great match, but it would have been one-on-one. Now, potentially, and this is why I love it for CM Punk, he is going to have a title feud going into WrestleMania against Seth Rollins, and then he can finally have that moment.
Yes, exactly. So I think, right, it's almost as if like, it's destiny, right? Destiny, you can take a bit of a shortcut, there's a left turn, you get lost, but like a pebble downstream, you eventually will reach to your final destination. So even though, CM Punk couldn't get that match that he wanted to Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 40, they went a bit of a separate path. 41, they kind of get back together, but with Roman Reigns in the mix. Now, they really can set it up. Now, CM Punk can really get a WrestleMania main event for the title. And I would dare say, if there's no other bigger story happening, it could actually be the Night 2 main event, to be honest.
You know what? I agree with you. Because by then, John Cena would have retired. Yes. So you would have a new undisputed champion. Or whatever the hell that championship is these days. What is it? Universal?
Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Yeah.
Whatever. I can't keep up with all the words. I that's why I love it for CM Punk. I love that now he has that runway. I just pray to all the gods that he can stay healthy all the way up to WrestleMania. Seth as well, by the way.
Yeah. So you know what? I'm confident in CM Punk staying healthy because he should technically get time off after this or get beaten out and return off of TV. He can rest all the way to WrestleMania or Royal Rumble. Seth, again, I hope he gets his lackeys to do all his work. He now he manager already,
Yeah.
So let all his underlings do all the getting beaten up and stuff. Don't get him involved.
And even if he's going to be in the match, a tag team, him and the lackeys, him and Bronson, let them do the heavy lifting. He comes in and does a little bit. Yes, exactly. 100% agree. He can be that dominant heel champion that rarely wrestles. He doesn't need to be the workers champion anymore. He's a bad guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. Well, Roman, what is next? You know what? Actually, Roman should be in the feud with Seth, but it should carry all the way to Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Not a main event WrestleMania feud.
But again, like we talked about, right? There are legs here where they can do Roman, LA, and his own little group versus Seth's group. There is something brewing here in terms of the faces forming a group versus this new mega heel group.
Correct. So like so for example, CM Punk getting beaten off of TV,
Hmm.
Roman can step up, take up their mantle.
Yep.
It can be Roman's crew, maybe a bloodline.
Yep.
Again, reforming.
Uh,
Then fight against
Seth.
Seth's crew. Why not?
Yep. Yeah. And you have Paul Heyman there for the throwback. And I love it. I love where this is headed. So, just to put a bow on it, right? It really feels like one of those nights where the main event saved the whole card. Because we always talk about it. If you go away from a shitty card, but the main event was great and you had a great feel from it at the end, the card actually feels good. You don't have like that much to complain about.
This is the reverse WrestleMania Night 2.
Yeah, a little bit, yes. So
Yes.
again, I'm not very like, I'm a little bit concerned that they are starting to think like that. Oh, as long as the main event is like damn solid, right? The rest of the card can be like mid. I hope they don't do it. Maybe this is a one-off, but I feel like they've done it several times already. That's why I bring it up.
Yeah, I hope they're gonna do us a favor and like level up for Night 2.
Yes.
Because I feel Night 2, the matches has the potential to actually be better.
Yes, agree with you on that. And speaking of which, let's talk about night 2 right now. A little bit of a preview, even though we've already crossed the 10 o'clock mark. All right, let's do it, bro. Are you ready to talk about, first of all, on SmackDown? By the way, hello, Edison. It's good to see you. Don't worry, you can go back and rewind and watch the rest of it or listen to it on Spotify if you don't want to see our handsome faces.
For sure.
Let's talk about SmackDown and the very curious John Cena face turn. Do you buy it?
Nope, not a shot in hell.
Okay, so he's just faking it.
Okay,
What's the story being told here?
I would say this is a fake out, but it's the planting of the eventual baby face turn.
Okay.
Okay,
By fake out, you mean that he will still revert to his ball kicking title belt using dastardly ways, and it's a street fight anyway, so it doesn't matter,
Alright.
right?
Think of it as well.
What?
Jey Uso bloodline. Remember when Sami Zayn almost got through to Jey Uso turning babyface?
Oh,
And
yeah.
then in the end, he still fake out and super kick Sami Zayn, and it led to the tag team match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. So what it means is, like John Cena did that to kind of lull Cody Rhodes into this. Okay, we're gonna be a babyface match.
False sense of security lah.
Correct. And then eventually he did it. He screwed him up. He whatever low blow, whatever nonsense, and wins it.
But
then-
okay. To come back to that, right? Low blow, title shot, chair shot. It's all legal. It's a street fight, ma.
Correct. But he resorted to that. So he had to basically resort back to his evil, heelish ways, right?
No. But what I'm saying is he doesn't have to resort to anything. It's part of the match.
No, it's part of his character to do it.
Okay.
You get what I mean is like he's technically supposed to be babyface, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that he's still like willing to go down and do all these heelish moves, which is like a low blow,
Begging
beat him
off.
up, anti-crazy, or begging off. Like it's kind of like he pretends to be nice, but you can see through his like fake niceness. And here's the thing, right? Because of Triple H kind of saying like, "Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet."
Yeah.
It got me thinking like, okay, there's only one thing that could really make this like worthwhile.
Travis Scott.
Fuck no. Okay, you know what? I can give you a clue.
Okay.
Did you see one movie that was being promoted during SummerSlam Night 1 today? This past morning?
Wasn't it the horror movie, the new one, Weapons?
No, not that one.
Oh, what other movie was being?
The Smashing Machine, bro.
Oh.
Set to be released October this fall.
Did you hear about the test reviews, the test audiences?
Yeah, I
saying that it was like unbearable.
Yeah, it was like the never mind. But the point I'm trying to make is, right, hear me out, right? He is the heel, John Cena is the heel, but in the course of this match, you can tell he is being forced to be the heel. He doesn't want to be, but remember, it was referenced in his promo. He said that, I make a choice based on someone telling me to do it, and I've regretted it. Like, it left me all alone. I think he really meant all the things that he said, but he's still gonna resort and stay as a heel throughout the SummerSlam match.
Yeah.
And when maybe there's an inkling that he wanted to do the right thing, The Rock comes back. Street fight, remember? The
So
Rock
The Rock comes back and helps John Cena?
The Rock comes back and reminds him, hey, remember what you said? You want to be the heel, right? You're supposed to follow me, right? Fall in line with me, right?
Yeah.
Then Cena kind of like, okay, fine. Reluctantly kind of double downs on being the heel for this match just to retain.
And then that plants the seeds for him turning on The Rock.
Yes.
Okay. Div says, what if Cena talking injury because he wants out, but Cody is like, no, attacks him backstage and drags him out for a cheap win to get the title back, and then heel versus heel. I don't know. I don't think they would do it for a main event of SummerSlam. They would still have to have a match. Yeah. So my thoughts on this, right? Rishi says the character change feels very abrupt. I actually really agree with like whatever happened on SmackDown was very weird. But I also think that John Cena is a smart enough guy to know that this is not working, and he just basically wanted. He's like, okay, look, I don't have freaking a lot of time. I'm just going to turn face. I can do it, and I'm John Cena. I know. And he's very, what's the word? I feel like he's a very in touch with what the crowd is about men, right? He knows that people are cheering him already. So I think he's like, fuck it. I'm just going to turn heel on a dime, and I don't care about the logic of it. People are going to cheer me anyway.
Okay.
And I actually think that this is where Cody straight up just turns heel. I actually think that going back to Rock, right? I think The Rock comes out, it's a bloody match. They're both beaten and down and shit like that. Travis Scott is far, far away from this match. Rock comes out, does the throat slash everyone assumes is John Cena, but then he hits John Cena instead, and Cody picks up the win. Because The Rock, after hearing John Cena's promo, is like, fuck you lah, you weak already you know? Okay, not in that accent, but you know what I mean, right?
The Rock with a Singaporean accent, fuck you lah.
You weak bro.
Okay, speaking of Singaporean accent, fucking got my one bar left in my camera. Let's go.
I don't know what that has to do with your Singaporean accents. Okay, so there you go.
Yeah, just reminding you. Okay, wait, continue talking. I'm gonna get my Grab food. It's right outside. Okay, bye.
Wow, foreigner with the... So, okay, Div says, might as well The Rock come up with an urn. Oh, do you smell what your soul is cooking, Cena? I don't know how Cena's going to promote Peacemaker Season 2 with all these commitments. It's coming out now. I wish Foreign would have switched off his mic when he went off to collect his stuff, but there you go. They were teasing a heel turn for Cody, yes. They've been teasing Cody's heel turn for a while already. Interesting that you point that out. I don't know if it's an episode I've watched. I haven't watched every episode. I only watched the episode 3. So maybe that could be it as well. Hey, Div says that, did y'all notice in Unreal they were teasing a Cody turn? And they were making it look like he was jealous of Cena getting the cheers. Again, remember I said about 4D chess? How that they've planned all this. They know exactly when the series would air. So this would be the perfect time to actually synergize everything. Can you imagine the planning and forethought?
I think it would be quite cool, to be really honest. I think it would be quite cool.
So anyway, that is my point. I think that is as stupid as it sounds for Cena to just come out and say, oh, actually, my bad. I'm a good guy again. You know, I think it's what was necessary. I think they all got together and they were like, look, this is just not working. This title run has been lame to begin with. People want to cheer me. So let me just go out there and with one promo, turn the whole damn alignment around.
Yeah, man. I just feel like that would actually be really, really cool. I think that will really change things on his head.
Yep.
It will actually lead to continuity from what happened from WrestleMania. The only thing is it would have made John Cena's heel turn completely unnecessary and like a waste of time, to be honest.
I mean,
That's a
at this point, again, I think it's more of a course correction than let's try to make this make sense.
It felt like damage control if you were to do that, to be honest. Yeah.
Only there's no Io Sky or Kyrie Sane.
Yeah.
Anyway, chat wants to know, by the way, this is the burning topic of right now. What is the meal you are having? Is it Macca's?
Oh my God.
Irvin says Red Bull marinated chicken wings. Also, it's 10 o'clock. You're having dinner at 10.
You guys are very hilarious. Yeah, it's my first dinner of the day. I was out the whole day.
First dinner of the day. How many dinners do you have? What the fuck?
I got 3 dinners, bro. No lah, fuck lah. This is this is my first meal of the day because I had to do I-50 in the morning. I was out filming the whole day for a freelance client, you know.
Oh, nice.
Gotta collect some money, some ways, you know. And then I spent the money on this. And then I was out with my girl, accompanying her to drink some matcha, like the matcha girly that she is. and basically not eat real food. So it's my real food lah. Yeah. I'm not gonna say what it is because they think all judge me, so never mind. But it's not Macca's, don't worry.
Bro, we need to know. Also, that drink doesn't look like Max. It looks like, what is it? Let me put the drink. Let me try to guess. Put the drink. Is it?
Okay, who can guess?
It's milky.
If you guess, I give you a W.
It's a milky drink. It's soybean.
Very close. One word.
One word.
Not milky, but
Yeet.
not milky, but
Chalky.
it's milk. It's ice milk.
Okay. What? Ice milk? It's not tau hui zui. Is it moss? It's not moss. Moss don't have milk.
No, like if you go to those like mama store, right? They make like teh susu.
Yeah.
But I make ice susu. I like to drink
Ice. So it's ice milk lah.
Yeah, it's ice milk lah.
Wow, hop forward. Say your vitamins, eat your prayers. Say your vitamins.
Say your vitamin, eat your prayers, guys.
Bro.
No lah, I
Drink your milk.
I drink my calcium before I sleep. Milk helps me sleep,
Wait, but what is the food? People want to know the food. We want to judge.
Don't shy lah.
Chicken wing.
Shy, no, not chicken wing. I think it's not my favorite nasi goreng, bro. Nasi goreng seafood at 10 p.m. Let's go. Woo!
I don't know why he's being so sus about his food. I swear.
No lah. I understand, Mr. Yang. You have your days, your late night, radio shows at 12 midnight.
Sure. I wet one mutabak.
Yes, correct.
All the way. I don't care.
I'm currently in that phase of my life lah. Probably go into the Fitzpol like later on lah.
Oh, so it's probably like way more than he's letting on. There's probably like nasi goreng,
it's really nasi goreng.
prata, egg, coin prata bomb.
Why will you eat nasi goreng and prata at the same time?
I don't know. You were really, really, really hungry. It's not just the
it's-
susu. It's like at the side got one dinosaur.
Okay,
and
if
then
anyone lives in like the Boon Keng Lavender area, is this very awesome 24-hour mamak place called Al Majlis. So the thing is they have like nasi goreng, but not just the nasi goreng mamak. They have like the nasi goreng seafood, nasi goreng pattaya, all that nonsense. I'm a nasi goreng guy at heart, and this is why I have a tummy. And
confirm got one mutton biryani also there. Anyway, come.
Yeah. Anyway, we're wasting time, bro. I have literally one bar left on my.
I don't care. We're gonna go until your camera shuts down. Nobody stops kick to the guy. Okay, here we go.
Vin asked me to show my Grab receipt. Hey, you all think what? It's not OnlyFans, You pay me money, I show you my Grab receipt. Come.
Okay. Hey, maybe they can be your next sponsor. Faster, show the brand name. This and then some more, and then you can talk about their food, and it's usually supper time. You can order from Grab, bro. This is it. This is the business model. Let's go.
This is the way.
Okay, come. Night 2, SummerSlam. After we talked about John Cena's abrupt face turn, right? Naomi versus Rhea versus Io Sky. Naomi is the women's championship triple threat match.
Correct. So weird because I'm so used to Naomi with Jade Cargill feuding.
Yeah.
For her to be inserted into this feels like so random. But you know what? I kind of like it. I kind of like Naomi running roughshod, being chaotic on Raw.
I hope that they don't just. Okay, you know what I think will happen? Let Naomi win because Rhea and Io cancel each other out. Naomi can, quote unquote, be cheap about it, to keep her heel heat. And then Naomi and Rhea go on to Australia.
Ooh.
Because they are going to do Crown Jewel in Perth.
But why wouldn't Triple H then want to push Rhea as the champion going into Perth?
No, Rhea can win in Perth and have a great crowning moment in her hometown.
So Rhea versus Naomi?
Yeah,
in
Perth, yeah.
Okay,
There
fair
you go.
enough. So you just
Naomi wins.
pull Io out of the way, out of the equation.
Io can go and feud with somebody else. Again, maybe she can feud with Tiffany Stratton or Jade Cargill. There you go.
Maybe.
Becky Lynch, the Intercontinental Champion, versus Lyra Valkyria. There's a stipulation on this. If Lynch wins, Valkyria can no longer... I remember already.
Yeah.
No DQ, no count out, last chance match. Ugh.
Honestly, I think this might be the best female match of the weekend.
Yeah.
They have insane chemistry. Becky has made Lyra very compelling. For a while, Lyra was like kind of floundering.
Yeah.
She was great matches, but who cares about Lyra? But I think Becky has made Lyra someone we care about. So there's a great kudos to Becky. And it has elevated the IC title strap, bro.
Absolutely. I wonder if Bailey will play a role in this match. They're still teasing that connection. Lyra still, as much as I love her, she still needs to be more convincing on the mic, I feel. She's improved for sure, but that's why she's at the mid-card level.
Correct.
She has time to grow, right?
Yeah.
I remember last week you said Becky wins this. And Lyra, and then when Becky loses, then Lyra can challenge and win the title back.
Yes, because I feel like I want to see that feud between Becky and Bailey. Or I wouldn't even mind Bailey causing Lyra, and then Lyra and Bailey can do a feud. Bailey becoming a heel perhaps again, I don't know. And then Becky moving on to someone new, because I feel like there's a lot of people in the mid card that I think deserves a bit of that IC strap push as well, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
Div says, Foreign, don't poop on Mr. Young's bird girl. It's the ex. Okay, look, I'm going to go with very simple booking here. I think we're overthinking it. I think Lyra is going to win.
Okay.
After they've been feuding back and forth, Becky screwed Lyra of the title, blah, blah, blah. Lyra will win it back and boom, they move on. I think it's as simple as that.
Okay. I mean, keeping it simple is nothing wrong. I think it's fine.
Yeah. Let's move on to the WWE United States Championship in a steel cage. It's Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu. Oh, did you see that scene? Jacob Fatu sitting next to CM Punk on WWE Unreal.
Oh yeah, they're cute. Yeah.
I love you, Punk. I love you, Jacob. Can I get a photo? Yes. And then he's like, oh my God.
Were they taking a photo together, or were they like posing for some random shot or something?
I think they were sitting backstage before an event they were supposed to go out. And then they just caught that moment on camera. Like, legit, Jacob Fatu is all of us.
Jacob Fatu backstage, real life Jacob Fatu, I think it's just a kid, like really in a candy store, because he's my age, he's 92.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so he is actually really, like, he would be a 10-year-old, because I was like 10, 15 watching CM Punk and Cena, right? So he's literally hanging out with his childhood heroes. I think it's super wholesome to see.
I love that they're showing this side of him. If anything, it makes us love him more. Irvin says, Lyra should take out one feather and tickle people. I think she can tickle me. Okay, come.
Tickle me young, not tickle me Elmo.
Sure. Solo versus Jacob. I think Solo should still retain. Shenanigans. You got Tala, Tama, Toa, I don't know who JC Mateo, the least aura of the lot.
Not aura farming, I think aura digging. I think it's terrible, bro.
They will get involved.
What? They will get involved clearly, but honestly, I'm actually looking forward to this match. You know why?
Why?
Just for Solo doing all his weird emotes. I think Solo is my guy now, bro. Solo is that.
Yeah, and then doing like weird shit. I think that Jacob can take a loss here and then then go on and carry on the feud. Yeah. Maybe Tama. Wait, which is the one that's still out?
Tama Tonga.
Yeah. Tama Tonga,
yes. Oh my God, Tama Tonga returning will be the best.
Yes, and Tonga Loa trying to climb a cage is just meme farming at this point.
Yeah, cinema, bro.
Some shit botch waiting to happen, so I'm here for it. Yeah. Okay, come. Do we both agree Solo?
Yes, Solo, and poor Jimmy. Yes, Jimmy is completely not part of the equation, kind of part of the equation. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, by the way, you guys, when we are talking about the match, feel free to let us know who you think will win also. Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles Intercontinental Championship. AJ did mention that this is going to be his last SummerSlam, because I think this is going to be his last WrestleMania next year. Anyway, I think he's about wrapping it up.
Yeah, he's going to retire. You know what? I kind of enjoying this Dom taking over Triple R kind of thing.
Agree.
And if he's gonna go down that side quest, I would rather him drop the IC title to AJ Styles, to be honest.
But okay, I see where you're going there. And then also as a consequence, Judgment Day lose all their titles.
Yes.
Wow, most of their titles, because Finn and JD still have it? Actually, I don't even know. It's so inconsequential.
Yeah, they still have it. Yeah,
Finn and JD have it on the Raw, right?
Yeah. But Dominic losing it and Roxanne and Raquel losing it can cause some sort of dissension and could justify why Liv Morgan would want to return. Because the team is falling apart. Okay,
the only way I would be okay with seeing AJ Styles win if, yes, A, Dominic goes off and does all his AAA stuff, but also B, Liv Morgan comes back and then we really play up the Roxanne Dominic thing to build Roxanne up, right?
Okay, I get what you mean.
Like she needs to start flirting with Dom, like proper, and not just like, not here, not there. Like none of the stuff she's done is considered flirting.
You know what? She's not on Dom's level, that's why. Dom have more baddies lah, bro.
Bro, Dom bag rear. Enough said. Like,
Dom dumb Rhea for Leaf, bro.
Yeah.
That's his aura farming
Bro.
level, bro.
Dom peaked twice. Like, what the fuck?
You know what? He's my guy. He's my guy. I will support him whatever he wants to do with his life.
Can Dom please retain? So Penta came. Penta's another guy, you know? Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear you, but I also think that AJ Styles wants to give Dom the rub. I think that AJ winning the IC title at this point in his career does nothing for anybody. Might as well give Dom the rub, like the proper stamp.
Or, yes, Dom survives this time around, but it's a series of matches and eventually maybe he will trade wins. I wouldn't be against that.
Sure, maybe. I love Irvin, who says maybe plot twist Roxy win over Raquel. Bro, I said this a few weeks ago. I'm not even talking about best friend, if you know what I mean. Wing.
Okay.
Eric Bischoff booking right there. HLA, let's go. Again, I'm voting for a Dominic win here. Okay, you're going for AJ Styles.
I'm going for AJ Styles.
All right, here we go. Six pack. This is like the gimmick night, huh? TLC for the WWE Tag Team Championships. You got Wyatt 6, Andrade and Rey Fenix, DIY, Fraxium, Motor City Machine Guns, Street Profits. Oh boy.
Well, clearly they are paying homage to TLC Summerslam 2000.
Yep.
I don't hate it because it's a showcase for the tag team titles.
But you know this is gonna be a clusterfuck match where nobody. Okay. You know what? Let me take that back. I was gonna say like these types of multi-man matches, nobody can build character, right? But then again, this whole tag team is the character now. The story is about this chaotic tag team division and not just specific teams.
And if you are comparing to like the TLC match from 2000, right? It wasn't a storyline driven match as well. It was really a showcase for the team. And even now, people still remember 25 years later, the spear from the top rope, like falling from, like them taking the titles from the top of the ladder and the table setup.
Yeah.
This is going to be a spot fest. We know what it's going to be.
Yeah.
But
this is
be a
6
way to
teams.
Wasn't
the other one 4?
No, it's not 6 teams, bro.
Huh?
It's not 60. It's wait. Let me see. I thought it was a 40 match.
The one you're talking about is a 40 match. This is a 6-pack, bro. Wyatt's, Andrade, Rey Fenix, DIY, Fraxia, Motor City Machine Guns, Street Profits. There's 6 teams in one match.
Gotcha.
Which is ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. It's been done, but it's going to be a clusterfuck.
Yeah, it's going to be a clusterfuck. But you know what? I have faith that Rey Fenix is going to kill himself.
No, please don't do some crazy ass spot where he breaks some shit again.
Oh yeah, that's what happened, right? He broke whose leg?
His own leg, falling off a ladder somewhere on the AEW.
Yes.
Please don't do that shit. Please don't do that shit.
You know what it is? I feel like a lot of them are going to take a lot of chances because this is their only showcase.
Yeah.
If nothing else, it's going to create a super memorable, iconic spot for night 2. I think that's what they're trying to go for.
Who wins?
Woo! The thing is, Wyatt 6 is still pretty early in the title run.
Is it bad for me to say I don't care about the Wyatt 6 and I would rather have any of the other teams win it? To be honest, I would rather any of them win it and have a proper feud with another team.
Oh, the thing is, I still believe in Wyatt 6. I still want them to succeed. So I am going against my heart and I'm going against my head and I'm going to stay with what my heart says, which is Wyatt 6 retaining.
Okay. I think it's anybody but the Wyatt 6.
Really? Okay.
I don't know, like what? Light's gonna go out. Is Eric Redbeard and Bo Dallas gonna show up, or Uncle Howdy? Like I don't know, man. Like I hope it doesn't go off into that realm.
Yeah, I hope so too. But you know what? At the end of the day, I want all of them to get a spotlight. That's the only thing I care about. It's really their only spot. You know what? They should have had that triple threat ladder match at WWE WrestleMania. Remember we were complaining about it?
Yeah, and it was such a good match, right?
Correct. So I think now, like, fine, they give them the SummerSlam spotlight. Give them the opportunity.
Like, I feel like the Street Profits have been super done dirty. Like, their entire title run has been just not here, not there. They rarely get a pay-per-view match, and then they lose their titles to Wyatt 6, man. You know what? Okay, I'm going to go for the Street Profits. I feel like they need one more run in them where they can then go up against Andrade, Rey Fenix, Fraxium 1-on-1, or 2-on-2.
Yeah,
as opposed to this multi-team shit.
Fair enough. Honestly, I feel the SmackDown side is so stacked. I wish that some of the tag teams move over to Raw so they can balance out a bit more,
Just have one tag team title lah, one set lah,
Oh dear God, that's gonna cause another clusterfuck.
All right, here we go. Main event time. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Street fight for the undisputed WWE Championship. Okay, here we go. I already laid my cards out just now. I think that they're going to beat each other silly. They're both going to be faces. John Cena's going to get more of the cheers. They've already accounted for that. Cody, we might see glimpses of him like getting jealous. And then in the final moments to quote unquote pull the trigger, they're like facing off. If you smell what the Rock is cooking, and then, Mark Kerr, the Smashing Machine comes out, right? He's like, ha ha ha. And he does the throat slash thing. Everyone assumes it's John Cena, but no, he's actually signaling to Cody to end John Cena. And then there you go. You got your Cody heel turn.
Yeah, we both agree that there will be a Rock appearance. I believe that is what Triple H was hinting.
Yeah.
Whether it's a double turn or Cena doubling down as a heel, that is where we differ. But I feel it needs to be an improvement on the WrestleMania match, at least.
Yeah.
At least.
Well, the fact that this is a street fight, I think goes to that they know that he cannot put on a regular match and have it be a classic main event, right? So yeah, it needs to have a little gaga, a little bit of the gimmick shit. So
You know why this match will be an improvement on WrestleMania?
Why?
No fucking Travis Scott. That's why.
Bro, life is better without Travis Scott.
Fiend!
Stop.
Fuck you, Fuck you, bro.
Go watch on Netflix Trainwreck Tomorrowland. It's Astro World, sorry.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Astro World, yeah. You get even more pissed off at Travis Scott.
Oh dear God, okay.
So it feels like night 2, just like WrestleMania, was it last year? That night 2 feels more stacked than night 1. I hope that lives up to it, even though I think that night 1 of SummerSlam, the main event was amazing.
If night 2 is a success, I would say overall we would leave SummerSlam weekend thinking that it was a great 2 nights.
Yes.
But with what night 1 has given us so far, they really need to buck up essentially. They need to deliver.
Again, I think that if the main event stands out for whatever reason, storyline, swerve, crazy, amazing match reasons, I think, night 1 was the great match night. Night 2 will be the gaga, crazy bullshit turning match for the main event, right?
Correct. Well, we shall hope, because at the end of the day, what we want is for us to go into the fall and War Games and Survivor Series getting excited, and SummerSlam needs to be a good pit stop because the bill was shit, so the fallout needs to be amazing. That's what I'm hoping for.
So John Cena actually becoming, I don't know, him going down the path of losing the title to Cody Rhodes and. Now he's getting back into chase mode, but as a babyface. And that's how people, ironically enough, want to remember him in his final moment. Not final moments, oh my God. Final few months as an active wrestler. As Foreign's camera finally has had its final moments.
Yes.
Oh my, did it actually kaput? Is it dead? No bad?
Yep, probably. Most likely that's what's
happened. My God, that's hilarious. Just as I said, final moments, his camera died.
Mr. Yang, you have to understand, we are literally 2.5 hours.
No, bro, I'm a prophet. I just, you can't even script that kind of stuff. It just happens, right? Wow. Okay, there you go.
It's surviving.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so there you go.
Let's wrap it up.
Everybody, what is your numbers or letter grades for night 1? I'm going to give it, because of the main event, a 7.5. I came away feeling good about it. Even though the matches before the main event were very mid. If not for the main event, it would have been a 5. But because of the main event, 7.5.
It's literally what now, bro? It's a one match card that saved the day.
Yeah.
People still remember Taker versus Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania 25. No one else remember anything else on the card. So it is what it is right now. That's it. It's a steep hill for night 2 to climb. They really need to deliver.
I think they will. Just looking at the card, I think they can only deliver. But okay, everybody, what are your number grades? Alfred says 8. Irvin says 7.5. There you go. Foreign, what do you say?
I would say to me it was a 6.5.
Wow! Because your guy lost. Okay, fine. I'll give it to you.
Not even that. I really think the match carried the whole card, and the rest of the card just really did not deliver.
Wow. Okay, there you go. We got 8, 7, 7.5. There you go. You know what? All valid, all very fair. Night 2. Okay, so we won't come on and do a podcast tomorrow because we're gonna be like super tired and dead, and we have work. I have an event to go to at night as well, so I won't even be streaming on my own channel tomorrow night.
Yeah, but you know what? I think we will rely heavily on you guys tomorrow morning to carry the load.
I'm going to be there 6 a.m. on the Discord. I might be sleepy, but I'm going to be there for SummerSlam Night 2. So guys, just come on the Discord and we'll chat and react to what happens.
Yeah, Absolutely. So just go hang on the chat, on the Discord. Enjoy SummerSlam Night 2. We'll talk about it next week on the podcast for sure.
Absolutely. And also, once again, check out our brand new Lower Thirds. We have our own nameplates. How cool are we, bro?
I guess we are. I love that we're glazing ourselves. And if you guys enjoy us and you do not want my camera to die and like disconnect, I guess we have to invest in a Telegram or like, I don't know, what's a better Zoom software that can keep us...
Bro, you need a dummy battery. We don't need new software. You need a battery to... What the...
That's why, guys.
Bro is asking for the wrong things. Telegram.
Please support us on our Patreon. I think that will go a long way into helping us, and if you're open to sponsoring us with all these different brands, if you know somebody who's part of all these brands, let us know. Let's go.
And if you have spare skills, credit future to give foreign so he can learn basic IT, please send it our way. Telegrams,
No, it's all good. This is why you outsource, bro.
You want Telegram for...
Telegram.
Your camera is dying. Nothing to do with Telegram.
No,
you need
bro.
a dummy battery.
No, it's not the camera dying. It's the fact that the camera keeps stalling in the middle of hotel. Bro, I video call my girlfriend on Telegram on desktop, right? Shit, no issue, bro. All good. Life's good. Can handle my HD quality or 4K quality, bro.
It's the heat, bro. There's too much heat. Zoom can't handle your heat. All right. Everybody, we appreciate your company. Once again, Patreon, it's there if you want to take your support for the podcast one step further. Foreign will post feet pics if we hit 10,000 subscribers.
No, I just want you guys to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Okay. That's all I ask for, bro. That's
okay, 1,000 and then we get feet pics from Foreign. Let's go.
I will reveal my Grab order next time. Yeah. Let's give lower bar.
Deep royalty, great idea. AI version of Foreign to send in when his camera dies. Okay, I'll get on that.
Let's do that. So anytime the thing black out, poop,
I press and then the AI Foreign start talking. Okay, that's it. Everybody, thank you once again. Let's enjoy SummerSlam Night 2. We'll be up early in the morning on the Discord to chat. But in the meantime, it is Mr. Young.
And it's Foreign in the building. Take care.
Let's go.